Hello, beautiful ladies and gentlemen. Greetings to you all from Reason Together TV. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. According to your time and wherever you are in a part of the world, welcome back again to my channel. If this is the first time of coming across this channel, please enable to hit the red subscribe button down below and also the bell icon for notifications so that whenever I upload a new video, you always be the first person to be notified. Thank you for coming across this video once again. This case that we're about to watch, this case was resided last month, precisely March, and we decided to bring back this case again because the defendant was not around, so we were not able to reach her today. She's available and she wants to hear from her too. Please listen attentively while the defendant and the complainant make their statement for peaceful resolution. Until I come your way next time, remain blessed and bye for now. Ciao.
All right, good morning, sir.
Good morning, man.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Okay, briefly, I think we'll have your wife in our office today to grant her a fair hearing. Tell us exactly what you say to this office against her in summary so that she can easily and quickly respond to that. Thank you.
What actually happened is the recent one that just happened last 4 months ago. I left my home in the morning,
Yeah.
all for me to come back because I used to get information that she's not used to. Sometimes in the evening she will just move out. Whenever she knows the time I'm going to come back, she will come back. I say no, I can't believe such until I see on my own side. On that fateful day, I came back. So I came back. He said, let me launch to the house and do some study before I go back to shop. Because I opened another shop in that area where we are living. So I came back. On going to my house, I didn't see her in the house. Seeing the baby with the other small boy, and the maid we are living with in the house. And I asked her, I asked the boy, where is my wife? Where is she? She said that he left since almost 8 o'clock. I think it's 7 to 8 o'clock. I waited for her. 9 o'clock, she's not yet back. I called her on phone. She picked my call. She said she's coming. I said, what do you mean by you are coming by 9 o'clock? You are still outside. I was keep waiting for her. Before 9:30, I was in my house. I was inside. And I went to lock the gate. As I locked the gate, waiting for her to come back. Before I know it, one guy just called me on phone. Started asking me a question, where am I? That am I in the house or am I in the shop? I told him, I don't understand. What do you mean? That I'm in my shop. Later on, I have to call the guy back again that I'm in the house. Not few minutes after that time, 10 minutes, I was in the gate waiting for her. She just come in, started knocking at the gate. I was standing and I asked her, where are you coming from by this time of the night? She doesn't want to even to talk to me. I said, where are you coming back by this time of the night? She refused to answer me that she cannot tell me.
That
I
was
said,
what
okay.
time?
By almost 9:30 to 10.
Don't shout because I don't want your saliva on my table or anywhere. You can see that I'm spraying this. So you can talk and be audible without shouting.
So I waited there and I asked her, why you saying so? Where do you went to? She refused to tell me. Instead of her to tell that she would go and find way to sleep. I said, okay, is that what you want? And I said, okay, if you didn't tell me where you are coming from, I will not open this gate for you until you tell me where you are coming from. What she quickly do, she just left the gate and went to our neighbor that is living very close to us. And when she called the woman came. And the woman started asking me what happened. And as I came back into my house and I looked my wife, I didn't see her. And then when she came back, I asked her where she's coming from. Then she refused to tell me. The woman asked her, why can't you tell your husband where you are coming from by this time? Where do you went to? He said he cannot tell me. The woman, okay, if you cannot tell your husband, okay, why not tell me? So I'll be able to tell your husband where you are coming from. He now told the woman that she went to buy the chat card. The woman said, I said, which card are you buying by this time of night? But he didn't buy the card by 4 o'clock. He didn't buy by 6. It is by that time he went to buy card. He said, I do want to go, okay, I apologize to him so that he'll be able to open the gate for you. He said he can never do over her dead, but will she do it? I said, okay, no, since you cannot do it. She said, if you, instead of her to do it, she will go and look for somewhere else to go and sleep. She now requested the woman that the woman should give her lapper to sleep. The woman said, no, I cannot give her. I will not be a support to evil. Now, how can you ask me to go and get a lapper for you to find where you will sleep? Can't you talk to your bed for him to open gate for you, you enter inside? She refused. So instead of her to tell me, started because every time if we tell something, she will just laying her business on me. I said, okay, if that's what you want, this my gate will not be open unless you tell me where you are coming from. She refused to tell me. I now went to, because inside my house, that's the way I build the house that I can sleep. If you want, you can sleep outside. So I was sleeping there waiting for her if she will have change of mind to tell me or even to apologize for what she did. She refused to tell me. I said, okay, no problem. And I waited. Before I know, she just left. I came back to the gate for me to look for her if she's staying in that gate because it's already almost by 1 o'clock. I look for her in that gate. I didn't see her again. She have left the place. I didn't even know where she went to sleep. Later on, in the morning, I went to look for her. As I come outside, I look for her. She was outside using one thing, sweeping outside. I came there and said, Madam, where did you went to yesterday night? Can't you tell me where you're coming from? She refused to tell me. Not until when the one small boy, the boy that we are living with, the boy wanted to go out. She was dragging the gate with the boy that she must come in. I said, okay, if you will come in, you must tell me where you are coming from. Or, in fact, let me have that your phone. I want to know where you are coming from. This one that you refuse me, every time I ask you the phone, I want to see your phone. She said, lie, I will never collect the phone. She started dragging the phone. In the process of dragging that phone with me, before you know it, what that woman I was talking about, I told the woman that I must have this phone. If she didn't tell me that I must have that phone, she said that when I grabbed her, she was dragging the phone, doing everything. Before you know it, she lodged for her because each time we have police, she would like to pick weapon. There's something we have in our compound. She just lodged and picked that shop for her to, I said, for inside my house. And I'm
Go ahead.
so after that, when I stopped her not to use that shovel, she wanted to use machete. There's machete there. I stopped her. She left me, went to my car, started bouncing on my car that she must destroy everything before she leave my house. I said, Madam, is this why you came to my house? Every time destroying up everything I have. And I went and I hold her again. From there, we started having a issue. After then, she left immediately from my house. Everybody was calling her, where are you going to? She said, no, that she must go and call police for me. I went to my house and I was sitting inside. She just left with a bike. Went to Bobo police station. After that, they now brought a police woman to my house. Okay, they come and they asked me what happened. I explained everything to them. Look at what she did based on what I explained here now. After everything, I told them, okay, since you have arrested me, that okay, I want to enter inside the cell so that she can help me to even feed my family for 1 week. Since you want to put me in the inside cell, then I'm ready for me to go inside there. Then after 1 week, then she can be the one to bail me for me to come outside. After that, no, they started telling me that no, it's not why they are here. That whatever may be the case, that we should settle it amicably. After everything, both DPU, everybody, all the whole police, because they are aware of this case I'm talking about. It's not the truth. Today this thing started. After that, the police, but they started begging me that I should forget everything and carry her back to my house. After everything, so all of us, we settled. We agreed. We settled because what bring all this thing is that I told her that where you are teaching that is not good for me. That why can't I open business for you to be doing? So that each time, it's not every time be disturbing me of money. That even you have something doing, you can be able to solve some certain issues if I'm not around. She said no. After that, the many people talked to her. She accepted in that police station that she's going to do it. When we came back home, I now went to my room. I called her. I said, come, since we have settled this issue, please, and on your own now, tell me, can we be able to tell me what you want to do so I'll be able to open it for you? What she told me, no, that she doesn't need anything from me. I said, what do you mean that you don't need anything from me? That I think we have settled and we went to our neighbor, Bona, the man's name is Bona. We went there, we settled everything, and the police have settled that issue, that you should be happy that your husband said he want to open a business for you. And you said no, that you must, it's more teaching that you must be doing. I said, okay. After that, she said, if I want to talk, I should talk. That she's ready to go back to her room. I said, no, why can't you come inside? Let's discuss this issue. She said, like, from today, I should do on my own. That she will stay on her own. That she has something in mind that she will do. That when she finish doing it, that I will see everything. I said, please, whatever you are doing, I know what you normally do. Anytime you are going, look at these children. You know what you are doing, because I know that small time what you will do is to run away with my kids, with our kids. That's what she normally do. I advise on that. She said,
How many times have she run away?
This is third time, third time. I asked her, no. I said, no. I said, please, if it's what we are going to do again, don't do it again, no.
I said, stop shouting, Oga.
She accepted. After that, she went to her room. She said, from today, everybody should stay on his own or her own. That she will be on her own room. Before you know it, if I come back in the evening, she already went inside her own room with the children and put them inside the same room. If I know, she will not open for good 4 months. She didn't greet me. She didn't talk to me. Even the money for food, if I bring money, she will not cook for me. She will, everything she does, what she does, every morning she wake up by 5 a.m. She will just leave the house without everyone knowing where she's going. She does this for almost 4 months without me knowing that she have already went to where she's teaching and resigned from that place without my rep. But each morning, she will leave my house that she's going to work. I said, okay, after that, she did it for 4 months. I went to one place. I went to her friends. I complained to them, look at what she's doing. They told me I should give her a chance. Maybe because of what happened, that was why she's doing that. I said, no, how can I have a wife in my house? If I want to have something to do with my wife, I won't have anybody. I won't. What the sense of living in my house? Yet I can't be able to get access to you. And if you come back, you will go inside the room with the children, trying to turn the children against me. I said, okay, no problem. Since it's what you have said, let me just allow you. After 4 months, I left because cooking is that one is just, she doesn't even care about. I'm not even going outside. What she does that if you give my money to cook, she will go outside and be buying beans. There's one woman. There's one woman they call Iya Ijabu, opposite, very close to my house. She will go there and be buying beans 20 naira and be eating. If I come back and answer, what essence? So you have everything in the house. I'm the type that if you come to my house, you don't like anything called food. For me, but after everything, that's why I keep quiet on her. Since what she has said, what I normally do before I come back to my house is sometimes 12 p.m. I don't even eat, because if I come back, no food.
Do you have Chinese food in your house?
Chinese? I don't know. I don't. It's not like Chinese food.
Okay, if you don't have Chinese food, you never get every food.
Okay, so after that, I allow her to have her own way, keeping quiet, that maybe she will still change based on what they told me. It was later I have from one small girl, a girl of almost 16 years, that she has a plan that her sister is working in this Ikeja, that one day we will come back to this house. That we are not going to meet her. I confronted her and I asked her, look at what this small girl.
Where did you meet the girl?
No, their neighbor. He told the maid, that maid we are living with, that look at what she told her. I said, no, let me watch and know if what she told me is the truth. I don't even know that her sister, it was later I discovered that her sister was even working in this Ikeja. Later on, I keep on watching her. She said that she cannot do that kind of thing, that she never for one day thought of that. I said, okay, no problem. It was on that very faithful that I left on time. So me coming back, and I met my maid at my shop. I asked him, what are you doing in this shop by this time? He said that my wife told him to go and wait for me in the shop. So when I'm on my way coming back, so two of us can be able to come home. Now, first of all, he sent him to go and buy suya for her. When the boy went out, the boy did not see the suya. The boy now come back and complain that they are not selling suya at Abule. Why did you send me to go and buy suya there? When the boy come, I now have to send the boy again to go and wait for me in the shop. When I came back, I asked the boy, he said, this is what she told me. And I asked the boy, please rush to the house. She has another plan again.
Yeah.
And I told the boy to rush to my house, that this woman, she has another plan. Maybe she have run away. That's what she normally do. When the boy left, the boy now went to my house. He checked everywhere, we didn't see her. Went to my house, checked nothing. The boy and I came back and reported me, look at what happened. That she couldn't be able to find her. And now quickly lost to the house. Immediately I lost to my house, I called her phone. She didn't pick my call. I went to my room. I didn't see my briefcase was broken. I went to her room. She packed all the whole curtains in that room. Both children's, everything in that room. She packed everything. My generator, she took it away. My gas cooker, she took it away. Our plate we are using, she took everything away. Even the pictures of my kid, our kid, the last birthday we had. He wanted to pack everything. Even their this thing, their government, this thing we register in the government. She wanted to pack all of them, but I noticed that's what she wanted to do. That was why I pick all those things and went and hide it in my shop. If not, she would have picked all this thing. I kept that just money I left in my briefcase. I supposed to pay.
Hold on. Men that I know will talk and be pause. And you are talking without no break. And even when I say talk less or reduce your voice, you see that they have opened this door because of you. Yet you did not see anything bad about that you need to calm down and talk one after the other. Now women, they talk without break. If you are talking as a man, if you really know you don't have her own problem, you will talk with articulation. You say you notice you want to take the picture. When you notice she want to take the picture, you took picture away from house. What stop you taking money? Money and picture, which one is more important?
No, it's not that it was a week interval. The boy came and reported to me that the picture I left in my wardrobe, that she had went to pack everything away. That one, she doesn't even know that because there was a place I'm building a hotel.
But you have money inside it.
Yeah, no, I just bring the money home a day before that day.
Okay, somebody that is packing picture from the house, it never occurred to you that if you bring him money there, he can even pack you and pack the money.
I never know that she will even have the thought of going to my briefcase instead of to go to my briefcase. But this is my private where I pack all my documents.
Okay, go ahead.
So when I came in there, I went to my room. I discovered my briefcase was broken. Everything, she took everything away. I called the uncle immediately. I to look at what I'm seeing in my house. I came home.
Do you have the picture of the briefcase?
I have it in my phone. It's in my phone.
I thought you would have carried the briefcase to the office. Now, today that you know that the woman is in the office and you are coming here, you're supposed to come with the briefcase. The briefcase is heavy to carry.
The police people, they came to my house. They took the pictures of everything in my house.
Online. Leave it in the office, in the chamber.
So when immediately I went to the police and I reported to them that they should come to my house and see what happened. They came to my house. Even DPO was like, this is a lovely case. It's no longer running away. If she wants to leave my house, she can go on her own, not packing all my property and even taking my money away. DPO have to send one of the officers to come to my house and take picture of everything that happened in my house. After that, the DPO now told me that they have to make an entry, that this is no longer domestic violence. This is that she purposely did what she did. I said, no, they should not do it as entry. Let me go to human rights and report the case first. Later on, I called their parents. Look at what I'm seeing. I came, I didn't see my wife. She have run away. Their uncle now told me.
Who come with that child? Tell her to take the child away. You should take the child home.
The uncle now,
you don't know how to take care of the child.
The uncle now told me that he's not aware. That what happened that is this. That whatever they are doing in their heart, they don't used to tell him. There is only that whenever I call that, you know that they are aware of whatever that is happening. He said that I should wait and let him call their mother to confirm if clearly that she left my house. Later on, the uncle now called the mother. The mother now confirmed here that they know where the daughter is. And I called the mother on phone for me to confirm. I called the mother. He said yes, that she don't have anything to tell me for now. That the daughter will have come back safely. That she have nothing to tell me for now until when she see me one-on-one. I told her, please, this is not what I want. What I want, I just want to confirm if my wife is safe wherever she is. She said I should not bother that she's safe. And I said, okay, what about my kid? Our kid? He said the kid, they are fine. And I leave everything. Later on, after 1 week, their uncle now called me back again. He now asked me, what do I think? Do I still need this marriage? And I asked him that I'm not the one that sent her away. But she have decided on her own to go. I will not force her in this marriage. There's no problem about that. He said, okay, what will happen is this, that he have to call her again. When he called her, the man later called me that she told him that he's no longer interested in the marriage, that I should come home and collect my money. And I told them, no. It's not the way to do things now. something is missing in my house. I need to know people that she came with in my house to pick all this thing from my house. I need to know that because she's not the only one that came to my house. Definitely, she had people that gather a lot from before she did that. The man now told me, okay, later on that I should come back in Easter time for me to collect my money. I said, I will not come just like that. That she will provide those people that came to my house and robbed my house. That was where we stopped it before I started coming here. This is exactly what happened. The last what happened that makes me to come here, not all the previous one that has happened before. I said this is the recent one that just happened is what I just explained, not the previous one that has been happening. Because if I start saying it, it will take more time.
You have said it before. No?
Yes.
Okay. Respond to what you said before then. Where is this money?
Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Number one, I'm not with his money because I didn't take any of his money.
How? Did you break his briefcase?
I never did. I didn't break his
I hope you
briefcase.
know that I have your reports and your record here a few days ago that you come here. That you said you broke the briefcase but you never took his money. There's a camera here. You told me in this office that you broke his briefcase but you did not take his money. You say so.
I never said so.
What did you say when you came to this office?
Number one, when I came,
Speak up.
When I came on Wednesday,
Yes.
I didn't meet you on 6. I only met
You met me. Don't take me back. You met me in this office when I came to this place.
No, I didn't.
How?
I didn't.
Did this woman meet me, yes or no? Eh?
She was scheduled to come last week.
She was here. I talked with her.
Yes,
She
so-
stepped in here. What are you talking about?
Yes, I stepped in here, but I never admitted that.
Did you meet ghost in this office? Why would you tell me you don't meet anybody? And you think I don't have even if I meet 1 million people in a day, I will not know who I have met? You say you did not meet me. I met you. You
Yes,
came to
on
this
Friday.
office and this is where you are sitting.
I
And I was
wasn't-
the one that asked you to come here, that they are to invite the man to this place and you will respond to his allegation.
Yes.
Why did you say you did not meet me?
You once what you told me here now was that
Yes.
I admitted that I broke his briefcase.
You say so.
I never did.
Okay, respond to it. What happened to his briefcase and where are his keys?
His kids are with my sister.
You are going to provide them right away.
They are not close.
Go ahead, respond to his statement.
Okay.
Then we'll tell you what next.
Okay. I saw the video he made online. Ever since we got married, it has been from one issue to another. Starting from when I came to his house, because I got married to him 2000 and we met 2015 December and we got married 2016 April 1st. Before I came to Lagos, we are talking on Messenger, and he told me that I should come to Lagos first week of the next month. And I told him that if I come to Lagos, are you going to start up any business for me? He said no, that he can't, which I still have the evidence of the chat. When I came to Lagos finally, it has been from one problem to another because of my job. Sometimes he will pick up my phone in the middle of the night. He will start chatting any of my colleague or a cleaner working with Access Bank then. After the chat, he will clean his own chat and leave the response of the guy, claiming that I and the guy, Ezra, is having an affair. So when I came to bank, I was surprised because I saw Ezra's chat. I was surprised. Why will Ezra chat me this kind of thing? It was after a year or two. I still have the chat on my phone. I told Ezra, can you provide the chat of that night? Because I wasn't the person chatting you. He said he has misplaced his phone.
Who is Ezra?
A cleaner in the bank. I
Who
said,
was chatting the cleaner?
I believe it's my husband that was chatting the guy that night.
How?
Because when I woke up, he showed me that, look, I'm having an affair with this guy. I saw some romantic, I love you, I've been waiting for you since. So I cannot really place it because I have to see what he wrote to prompt that guy to say that, to reply that kind of thing. Even up till now, it's still in my phone. I've been asking Ezra, can you provide that chat, because I was not the one that made that chat that night. He said no, that he has lost his phone. No problem. We started living. A day or two, problem. Another 2 days, until one fateful week like that, when he was saying that this is not the way to live. A married woman cannot be working. Then we don't have kids. A married woman cannot be working, this and that. That morning, he locked me up that I won't go to work. I said, why? I must go to work. I was forcing myself to open the door. Before I know, he removed a cable, a TV cable, and started beating me. If I open my scars at the back, you will see the scars, that the marks of the wire I have at my back. After the beating, he locked me inside the house, collected my phone, and left. I couldn't call anybody. I couldn't go anywhere because I was locked inside and I don't have any phone. Later in the afternoon, he came back and told me and asked me to give him one of my colleagues' number. Her name was Esther Ayeni. I gave Esther the number. I said, this is my colleague number. He now called Esther that the reason why I didn't go to work that day was that I entered one chance motor and they dropped me at Agbara. It was a lie. When I get to the office the following day, they said, your husband called this. I said, yes. I couldn't tell anybody what happened. So we have been living like that. Even the neighbors, they know that we have been fighting.
And what causes the fight?
One.
Then the first number one. What causes it? The fourth number
the
two.
The first one, when I came to his house, was my job. And I asked him, I still have the chat, that he said he can't open a business for me, because he was claiming that both of us agreed that he's going to pay me salary, which was a lie. He never told me that he's going to pay me salary. So after the incident of the Agbara of the thing, because that incident also leads to the broken of these teeth, because he hit me hard, I started having toothache. It will come, it will go. At a point, I had to go and remove it at Bode Thomas. There's a dentist there. I couldn't get the card.
When he hit your teeth and the teeth started shaking, did you go to hospital?
I went to a dentist at Bode Thomas.
When? After the incident, or you've been going to the hospital for a dentist?
No, after the incident.
That was when?
I've been looking for the chart, but if you can go there, I leave the record of my entries still there, where I removed the teeth.
No, when you remove it, it's possible you are having teeth problems.
No, I never had
Come, did you hit her teeth?
Man, it's a lie. When she came to my house,
Yes.
she had this issue of, because when I saw her, I thought you have an open teeth. You are beautiful. This is your open teeth. She told me that no, there is a mark, because there's a mark. If you open it, you will see the kind of teeth she had. Later on, she said the thing has started disturbing her. She went and removed the teeth. That's what happened. This thing, I don't want to go too much. Let's continue on what I'm saying. Hitting her is a typical lies in her teeth. Typical lies.
Go ahead, madam.
So after it now, we have been having issues, which I will complain to the senior brother. The senior brother will tell me that, no, look at what John said, oh, do what your husband say, oh, do what your husband say. If he say you should stop working, because his own wife too was staying at home before she started coming to shop. I called my mother-in-law. We talked. She said, if staying at home will bring peace, let me start staying at home for peace to reign. I resigned from my job 2017, I think February or March. That was when I resigned. I started going to his shop. If you have any small thing, leave my shop. Don't come to my shop. That is how we have been doing. If I touch his money, he will call all his sisters and brothers that I am a thief. Then they will ask him that anytime I touch his money, the that one, her name is Josephine, that anytime I touch his money, he should call them so that I will come to the village and stay for 1 year. Maybe I will do farm work for 1 year. Then my senses will come back. When I was going to the shop, there was one, because I think I have some account statements here where he collected my money. The way he collected my money, he told me that I should give him my
You know what
account
I'll do
number.
to you? This office, if you waste single of my time, let me just be sincere to you. It's like you don't know who you are sitting with. I'm not a kid. If you waste single of my time here to lie to this lady, it's like you are talking to a kid, to you. You are just
Everything I
dancing.
say-
Close that door.
Everything
You are
I
just
say can be
dancing left
verified.
and right, left and right, left and right. First, you deny you did not meet me. Second, you deny that you did not touch the briefcase for what you told me in this office. Then third, now you are just dancing here and there. Where is this man's money that you took when you were leaving the house?
Ma, I never took his money.
How did you leave and why did you leave the house?
I left the house
Are you
because
friending
of
him or
domestic
you
violence.
people? Shut up your mouth there, please. The day you left, you people fought.
No.
The day you left, he beat you.
When he beat
Excuse me, madam. No, you respond to me
I did
because
not.
I don't support nobody. I don't support no evil. Yes. I don't support no evil. I don't support no single man on earth laying hand on his wife or a woman harassing the husband. Everybody have rights to be respected. Irrespective of whatever you think you are, you must respect your spouse. You have rights to be respected. He have reserved the same right for you to respect him. So the day you left, there was no fight. How did you masterminded the whole thing? You left, you said you did not left with his money, and you went out of somebody's matrimonial home with his kids without his approval, and you take his kids to go and dump in the village, then you come to the city to come and work, and you are denying what you told me. Hold on. I don't need to say that. I'm going to prove to you. So that next, if you come to this office, any of you that walk into this office, if you are talking even without camera, I will still tell you without going live, I will still play your drama in my office. I ask you, you told me you break the briefcase, you did not touch no money. That even the briefcase is what is it called? It's already spoiled. And you left the house with your kids that you are coming back to explain every details of the allegation he laid against you. I said, no problem. I will not listen to you on his behalf. That anybody that alleged you in the open, go to that platform and also, respond to that person's allegation. Because it's going to be like a stigma. I remember what I told you. If you come to Lagos and you are working, and possibly your boss or where you are working, and they go to see your video on air that your husband said you stole his money, and you did not go to counter the allegation, they can tag you, and that may affect your place of work. That come what me, I will ask my staff to contact the man for both of you to have a meeting in our office today. So I'm dumbfounded that you are lying again, that you never say so. But it's what you told me. I have a retentive memory, man.
Ma, the first time I came here was on Wednesday.
However, even whether you come on Monday, you come on Wednesday, come on Friday, come any day, whoever, I know I met with this face sitting in front of me. I have met you, and I've spent nothing less than 5 minutes or thereabout with you before I advised you to come today.
Ma, when I came on Wednesday, you were not on seat. I came on
But
Friday.
did I later come and you walk into this office to meet me?
You came with some people.
No, do you see me? Yes
I
or
saw
no?
you on Friday. You gave me the
Am
appointment.
I really arguing where the date you see me? Did you see me?
I saw you on Friday. I met
Full
you.
stop. In this office?
Yes, I was standing here.
Thank you, ma'am. Go ahead. But these children, we will need them.
No problem.
We need the children here. Whoever that you keep the children in their custody, Call them right now because they will provide the children. I'm not going to release you from police station until the kids are released to this office. One. Secondly, what and what did you go out of his house with? Because you reserve the full right. If you are living in a marriage and a man is maltreating you, you have right to quit the marriage. If your husband is not recognizing you as a wife and is using his family to humiliate you, you have the right to leave such marriage. If you are being abused by a man or a woman, you have your right to end such marriage. There is no crime in leaving marriage if you are not comfortable with the person. But living and going with the kids, that kids, the modality of how the upkeep of the children should be kept must be discussed. None of you have right to seize any child, any children from each other. You cannot take his children to the village while he's in Lagos. And if you so wish that you want to go out of the marriage, you will do it in a proper way. You don't want the marriage again. The family, two family have to sit down and discuss it. And if it's an issue that they cannot resolve, then both of you will part way. If the children are going to be with you, good and fine, they give you custody of the children, where the man will have access to his kids. He will come and see them, he will take care of them, and whenever he needs the kid, you release the kids to him, he will look at the kids and also return them back to you. If the children are still underage where the custody cannot be given to their father, you have to be with the children. You cannot be in Lagos. Children are in the east. Father and mother is in Lagos. Then you kept the kids in the village. Over what? School is in section. And you deprive the children education by taking them to the village. That alone, I can arrest you. Children shouldn't be toying around with you. People say misunderstanding. That is wrong. Some of you don't consider the future of your children. You just want to be throwing the kids from left and right in the name of marriage. Do you consider that you've deprived these children some education all this time? You withdraw them from school? If you are being treated like that, can you speak English? What and what did you leave with it from his house?
Number one, I left with 12 kg gas cylinder.
I want you to tell me the truth and nothing but the truth. What and what did you left with from his house?
Number one, I left with 12 kg cylinder ash color and 2
Hold
burners.
the line. I need a plain sheet, please. You left with what?
12 kg cylinder ash color.
And what?
2 burner, 2 cooking burner. The one that has 2 this thing.
How many?
1 plates and spoon. Tiger generator. 1 tiger generator. The hanger, like baby hanger, they used to spread clothes.
Baby clothes hanger.
Cotton, 3 pieces of cotton. And my clothes and my baby's clothes. Pot.
How many pots?
I can't maybe 4 or 5 or 6. I can't get the actual number.
Don't know the numbers of the pots. How many pots do you have there?
It's 7-6. I just bought it in 7-6.
And what again? Do you remember addition to what
The only addition there is only the money. The things that I come and I didn't meet in the house. Because she sold all the baby, some of the baby something. She went and sold all of them out. Both our flag, the flag the babies are our babies are using. Went and sold it out.
Sold it to who?
I don't know who she sold it. Even my
How do you know you sold them?
I asked when I came in, I was asking the other about where the baby this thing flags.
Is there a newborn baby?
No, the one we are using. You know, I said we are not finished yet. When we are still living in a peace now. So when I came back, I asked her where she kept that flags. She told me that she gave it to somebody, not knowing that she have already went and sold it. Both my shock absorber, the 4 of them I removed from my house. I came home, I didn't meet it. Shock absorber, the one I removed, I wanted to change it. I wanted to change it. Next time I want to change my shock absorber. She took all of that. I don't know whether she sold it or she left it. I don't know what.
Car shock absorber?
Yes, car shock absorber. 4 of it.
Where are they? You take them, right?
No, I sold the 700 naira to all these people that used to do this thing because of feeding.
When did you sell them? How many bases?
I sold 2. It's 2 I sold.
When did you sell them? Before you traveled?
When I was still living in South. When I was still staying in South.
Why did you sell them?
It was that I came in. I went to look for it because when I came back, when I could be able to see all that, I started checking everything in my house. It was then I discovered she had sold the 4.
Why did you sell them?
I sold 2 700 on 2 different occasions because of feeding.
Because of feeding?
Yes.
There is no food in the house?
Number 1, there is no food in the house on that day, and you didn't drop money on that day.
On that day?
Yes.
On that very day?
That day I sold it for 700.
And what again did you sell?
I sold baby car seats and
baby
carrier. Yes.
Baby car seat.
I sold it.
And carrier.
And carrier, they won't be so in the front.
And what again?
Nothing.
I want to know what and what you sold and what you took. That is why I want to be very, very sure. So think very well. You sold his car shock absorber, and you said you sold the baby car seat and the baby carrier.
Yeah.
Then what else again did you sell? Who did you sell the baby car seat to? Is it that the baby is bigger than the car seat? How old is the baby?
We have not used it. It's about I just bought it, and we have not even used it.
How old is the baby? How old is your last baby?
1 year and 6 months.
1 year and 6 months. The child of 1 year and 6 months, even to 4 years, can still use a car seat. Why did you sell that one also?
I sold it because of food.
The same day?
I think the baby car seat, I sold it for 10,000 naira. It was a gift they gave to my first son where we live at Koga. It was a gift. Then the baby carrier, the one they used to carry baby at the front, he was the one that bought it, Chico.
Can you imagine? You don't know that Chico is an expensive baby carrier something?
Ma, I sold
How much did you sell it?
I sold it for 5,000.
To who?
I posted it online. I think I still have a picture on my phone. I posted it online. Ma, you have not heard anything from me.
I want to hear you. I'm here to listen to you. Go ahead. Whatever you want to say, tell us.
Okay. You can go to where we live and make and verify. Even the police station where he claimed he went to, you can go there and verify. On that Saturday, he beat me up. I went to human rights.
You have changed your statement again.
Wait, I went to human rights.
I will give you, hold on, I will give you bucket. You will cry very well. That cry you want to start, you just want start them. Arrange it very well, because I will give you cup or bucket to cry it inside. Would they say tears here? So if you cry your own, we'll look for another person that is too good to cry. You cry it inside, then we'll go and sell it. It sounds funny. You are laughing, Abby. I asked you just now that did you people have problem before you leave? You said no.
We had problem. You have not allowed me to
Madam,
finish.
hold on. You're kind of person, I know you. This case will go to court.
No problem.
I ask you, madam.
Yes.
I ask you, no, you have denied the first one, which my PA was here when you said that first one. You denied that one. Just now, I'm still going. I don't mind. I can stop this video and still play your statement now. Before you started listening what you picked from the house, I ask you, did you quarrel that day? You said no. Did you people fight? You said because of domestic violence. You said, did you people quarrel that day? You said no.
Yes, we did
Did
quarrel
he
that
fight
day.
you that day? You said no.
No, we didn't
Then
fight
you said now that I should go and ask the police station that very, very Saturday that you leave, that you people quarrel. So which one
I did
will
not
believe?
leave his house on Saturday.
Okay, what brought about the Saturday now that you talk about?
Okay. On Friday,
Mm.
I have forgotten the date. He brought money for feeding.
Mm.
I prepared abacha that night.
Mm.
That was on Friday.
Why abacha?
That was what he requested because he said he likes it.
For his own?
No, everybody.
Okay.
I prepared abacha that day. Around 5 minutes after 8, after the abacha, I have taken my bed. I was just wearing singlet and a little short knicker. My babies, they've gone to bed. When I was going out, the boy staying with us was outside. I said, Casey, let me go and buy a trash card.
With boxer and little top.
Yes, it was in the night because I've taken my bed. Let me go and buy a trash card. It was some houses. How many houses away from our own?
You went little something.
So, because he said I went to go and meet a man. That was what he claimed.
Yes.
If I actually went to go and meet a man, wouldn't I dress up?
Dress up?
Yes, wouldn't I dress up?
Okay, you now say
because that is what he's claiming.
Auntie, hold on. That is what he's claiming. And some of you that will not even have your respect as a woman will help you follow you, disgrace you to the world. You as a married woman that have children, you have a boy serving you and your husband in that house. Am I right? Oga, do you have boy in that house? Yes or no?
No, he's only that small boy. Yes, I have. Yes, a boy.
A boy of 12, 13 years. Yes.
12, 13 years. At what time did you go out, madam?
I left that house 5 minutes after 8.
5 minutes after 8?
Yes.
To go and buy a recharge card?
Yes.
And you don't have, what is it called? Mobile apps on your phone?
I don't have airtime on my phone.
Hold on.
Yes.
Do you have mobile apps on your phone?
I don't have. My phones are here.
Did your husband have mobile apps on his phone?
I don't know because...
Okay. Your husband is already at home.
He was not at home when I left.
Good and fine. You left the children, Abi? With a boy of how many years? How old is the boy?
13 years.
13 years. You left. How many children do you have?
2.
You left the kids are how many years?
3 years and 1 year plus.
3 years and 1 year plus. You left the 3 years and 1 year plus with a boy of 13 years, Abi? And you wear one small knicker, please, plus one small tiny hand to go and buy recharge card after 8. And while your husband is not in the house.
I'll be wearing that clothes at home.
At home.
Yes.
Then you use it now to cross border. To wear.
In the night.
In the night.
We live.
They need to give you sense.
Yes, it's a
and
night,
in that
and there was
village
no
now
light.
that you are seducing villagers,
I'm
and
not
you don't
seducing
think that you can be
anybody.
raped as a married woman that wear bomb shot or a night wear with a singlet, and you left the house after 8 to go and buy recharge cards, and you left your 2-year and 3-year child with a 13 years child. 3 minors you left in your house, you want to go and buy recharge card because there is emergency.
I wanted to send the boy that we are staying with, but he has told me not to be sending the boy at night because the boy used to work late at night.
And did you call him, please, or you flash him, send me recharge card, or you text him text message?
He has never for once sent me recharge cards.
He has never for once sent you recharge card.
Yes.
Has he ever given you money since you married him that you have 3 years child and 1 year plus?
If it's money for my personal upkeep, the only time he gave me money to make my hair was once. The only time he gave me money to make my hair was once. That was when I was still pregnant for my second child. Then if it's money to buy clothes, the clothes he bought for me, I went to the market with him, he didn't give me money. I bought the clothes for child education for my first child. Then when I was pregnant again for my second child, I told him that my clothes are too small for me because of my tummy. He went and bought 2 gowns for me. This one again.
Go ahead.
Then when we wanted to do my baby's child birthday, that was November. Yes, November last year. He bought clothes, one up and down clothes. That was after the police issue, because he begged that we should forget everything that happened. Then the last one that he bought was, he said it was Christmas clothes. He bought it January. That's it.
That is it.
Yes.
So since how many years you stayed there, he has never given you money. It's only 2 clothes he bought for you.
I didn't say 2 clothes. The clothes I mentioned here are more than 2.
They are more than 2.
Yes.
So he has not ever given you money.
For my personal upkeep, no.
Respond to that.
Madam, you see, anybody that knows me very well, they are watching me online. Phone, or you call my workers. If I go to market, because what she normally does, if you give her money to buy food stuff in the house, because she's a type that she's too extravagant type.
How do you mean?
Give her 10,000 naira. Come tomorrow, you cannot see that 10,000 again in her hand. If she buy this type of phone today, tomorrow she will change another one. So could you imagine in my house, if anything spoiled in my house, maybe like television or DSTV, what we are using, she won't even tell me that this kind of a thing happened. She will go at my back and use money and buy it and replace without my knowledge. So for me to see it there, without knowing that she have already bought another one at my back. I said, this thing, it doesn't cost anything. If you want to do this thing, tell me how we buy it down for you, doing it at my back. I said, okay, there is still for the children, and because people are watching, there's nothing on it. I kept quiet on it. But ever since she came into my house, I lavished this woman to the core.
Like what?
With money, with everything, clothes, everything.
What kind of lavish? Hold on. How much do you give her every month?
I give my house. I think it's not even every month.
How much?
Every day I drop 5K.
Every day you bring 5K.
Every day I drop 5,000 naira.
5,000 naira.
For food, I will see the food will be in the house, but I will say drop the money for her. Even something that got me annoyed. I came that day because she don't used to greet me again. She don't talk to me. All what she does that when she comes, she will just go to her room and sleep for good 4 months. What I normally do, if I want to go, if I knock for her door, she will not open the door for me. I will go to my parlor and drop the money. I came back that day and saw the money I dropped, the 5,000 I dropped. The money was still there. And I called the boy. I said, why didn't she cook food? I dropped this money. Didn't you tell her that I keep money? The boy told me that he told her that I dropped the money. She now took, I think, 200 from that and went and buy beans. Started eating in the house where there is money in the house.
Where there is money?
When there is money. Iya Ijabu that favorite clothes, because people, that's what she normally do. When I came back like this, she won't even bother to care whether I eat or not. Whereby I will give her money. If I open my message now, what she normally do, if she needed it, what she will tell me, baby, something has finished, yo. I said, is it hard to tell? But I was in the house, he didn't tell me anything. He said, must you tell me anything on message? Can't you tell me when I'm going in the money? I said, okay, no problem. When I'm coming back, I will go to all those things. Sometimes I'll even transfer the money to her.
When did you notice that? How many times did you transfer the money?
I can't even remember. It's
on
her phone.
Statement that you have been transferring money to her.
Yeah, it's still on her own phone self.
Not in her phone. You that have been sending money, do you have a proof that you have been sending money to this woman?
Yes, I used to delete because as a business, sometimes if I want to do, because of what this boy could do, is a one kind place. Once they dictate the transaction you are having in your phone, they can easily get access to your phone. So normally, once I finish my lesson, I used to delete. I will only leave 5 days listen. After I have cleaned the account, I'll be able to delete it. That's what I normally do.
And but you have it in your statement.
Yes, it's there in my account.
So what is the highest money you have sent to her?
I can't. No, I can't. She used to request steady. Because I can't remember. Whatever she did.
Since you married,
No,
what is the
you
highest?
said the highest.
Excuse me,
Okay,
I did not ask you a question.
the highest money I sent to her.
Yes.
I gave to her because that one I gave her cash. The day what she was doing the
I
registration.
said, what is the highest money have you given to her?
20,000.
20,000.
20 years.
How many times do you think you have given her the 20,000?
I can't remember. I don't count all these things.
You don't remember. That's why you say you are lavishing money.
I can't count.
You are the one that spoiled her.
Yes, I
On
can't.
top
I
of
can't remember.
20,000 naira.
I give her constant, not even because each time once she send me a message that she need this thing, definitely I will provide it for her.
Like what?
Both clothes, both maybe now she needs. Sometimes she will need something, maybe clothes, or she wants to make her head. Even the last one, after we settled that issue, I came home. I asked her, please, since it's like this, can I send you money so you can be able to go and make it? Or since we have made peace. She said, no, send me the money. No, send me. I said, what do you mean by not sending you money?
At what point did you discover, apart from the ones when she left, you started noticing that she's certain? When did you notice that she sold that Chico's this in baby's carrier?
I don't even. It was that very particular day that I came where I discovered that there was nothing again in her room. And I started asking the boy, where is the all this thing? I discovered that when I discovered that she have took all these things away.
Should they bring bucket for you? No. Okay. Then stop all that now.
That is how I discovered that she have
Tears
sold everything away.
Nobody comes with tears to my office and think I will look at your tears. I don't look at tears because we have seen so many people. I'm going to give you the opportunity. You will say everything and you will say you will respond. Then the 20,000 you are sending, you said you send her, you can't remember how many 20,000.
I can't remember.
And you have never given her 50,000 once.
I have given her 60, I have given her 70.
I ask you now, what is the highest you have given to her? You say 20,000.
No,
how do you arrive at 50 and 70?
No, that one is when she was doing one of her school distance, when she was procuring her distance, there's one paper she was looking for. But I don't count all these ones.
How much money in the highest? The highest money you have given to this woman since you married her, how much?
70,000.
Yes. Which year was that?
She will have the date because I can't remember the date because when she
I
was
say year. I did not talk of days. Is it last year or last 3 years or last 4 years?
Last 2 years before, December before last year.
December before last year. So you can't even remember it's 2 years ago, it's 3 years ago.
See, I don't count that all this. I don't take it in mind.
You don't take it in mind because you are not conscious of how to take care of your family. You say you are lavishing money. And you say the highest money you give is 20,000 and you are lavishing money. I wanted to hear that you spend that many millions. You say you are lavishing money. You were here the day we handle case of somebody that he said he bought a bow straight of 300,000 for the wife. Did she say no? She said yes.
No, I'm not counting those ones. So what I bought for her, should I count it? No, I don't count all those ones. I don't take it as my destiny.
Anyway, like truth then I will unveil it. Go ahead and please pinpoint. I don't want this, that. Go straight to the point and respond back to his allegation. That is what I tell you.
Ma, number one, he has never given me anything up to 5,000.
Up to 5,000?
Yes. The one he said,
is that your statement?
The one he said,
is that your statement of account?
Yes. Where he took my money.
Hold on. Is that your statement of account?
Both from access too. I brought everything.
Since you married him, or before you married him?
Since I married him.
You gave him money.
The service I took, he came to that day that his customer wants to transfer money, that I should give him my ATM card, GT Bank. That when they transfer, he will collect the cash. I said, okay. I gave him my ATM card. I gave him my ATM pin.
That was when?
That was in 2016.
How much did you have in your account that time?
400 and something thousand.
400 and something thousand.
Yes.
And he started withdrawing the money, or he withdrew the money at once?
He was withdrawing at it, but I was in the office. He's there at the thing is reading Aziki where he has his shop.
Let me see. How much is that?
He was withdrawing 30.
I told you, should they bring bucket for you? Do you need bucket to cry where?
No.
Then arrange yourself. What I need is points. I don't need tears. Give me the facts, and that is what I'm going to stand on. Tears no dey move me. Clean your face and tell us the truth and nothing but the truth. If he's owing you, you take his money, and is he going to pay you your balance? You will compare him, he must pay you your balance. Let's see what is there. What and what is there?
Look at the ones I ticked.
How much did you take there? Bring your hand. How much did you take there?
It was 30,000 naira into 10. That is 300,000. One. Then there are 20 into 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 80,000. And this another one when the house
What
got
is, have you calculated the total amount?
This one here is 380. Then March 2017, when our house got burned, the mattress that he has refused me and my children to sleep on.
How? I say arrange your, stop crying and tell me what I will listen to, my friend.
This is it here. When I gave birth to my second baby in November 2019, when I came back from the hospital, I was lying down inside his room to sleep.
If you have your reason why you go out of the man's house, it's not by cry, oh.
I'm not crying.
You will arrange yourself with your clear eyes and explain to the whole world why you left the man house. And if you live with his money, why you took the money, you will tell the world. If he has your money, he's not giving you money. He borrowed money from you, you did not pay, and you replace your money. Nobody will ask you to come and return money when he borrowed money from you and refused to return you back. Show us how much in total.
380 for me. He only asked me to give him my ATM GT card that a customer wants to pay money into his account.
Did the customer pay him the money?
I didn't see any money. All I saw was debit alert.
Did your customer pay him money? Because you are laughing as if she's cracking jokes.
They paid.
How much?
What I told her.
How much?
They paid.
How much?
I'm coming. See, they paid.
You know they ever remember anything, but you remember she stole your money.
No, it's because
you remember everything she stole in your hand, but you don't remember anything that has to do with money.
I don't think what I believe
on the floor.
Excuse me.
What I believe, I never thought of one day
I
that
say, how much did your customer pay to her account?
The name of the person that paying the name of the person that paying the money will be there. What happened is this.
What is the name of the person?
I can't remember.
No, how can you remember?
I'm coming. It's my turn. Then
Madam, don't turn my office into noise.
I'm coming. When I was still selling electronics, it's far back. How many years ago when I was still selling electronics? Now, when they pay in the money, I told the issue of this 300. What I discovered because then she was used to come to my shop to stay. Now I discovered that each time I come, she used to save money from my shop without my knowledge.
I better go and sit down. Hello.
I'm coming.
Excuse me. Don't go there.
Ma.
Excuse me. No ask you question.
Okay, let me leave. Okay, let me.
Excuse me. I just tell you, excuse me. When some of you display attitude of stinginess towards women, you will not consider when you are doing that. You only think of when somebody touch your money. What makes you think she stays in your office and in your shop and she's saving money? And what makes you think a woman should stay with you and she can't save anything? Did she come from a home? Even women that they give 1,000 save contribute a job 100 naira and 50 naira to even support their mother and their father. You are calculating, you are withdrawing money from her account on the ground that she stay in your shop and she was saving money.
No.
So what are you talking about?
Not that. She removed 5,000 naira every day.
I said I did not ask you.
She removed 5,000 naira every day from my shop.
How do you know?
And it's there.
How do you
She
know?
confirmed to it.
That what?
She collected the money. I recovered the money back.
How do you recover the money? How did she collect it?
The person that she was saving that money with came to my shop the day she didn't come to shop. That was why I stopped her not to
If
come
you
there.
are truthful to your family, will she be collecting 5,000? And what is 5,000?
Why would she saving?
What are you saying? Excuse me, my friend. You said you are doing business of how many millions? You open bar here, you open bar there. You are doing bad and your wife cannot see you, and you are alleging she's sleeping with you. If you cannot do your responsibility, are you not expecting somebody else to do it for you? If you have her money, return her money and stop that nonsense talk you are saying here. Go ahead.
He has been threatening me, which I have an evidence in my phone.
That
He said in that phone that it's going to make my life uncomfortable. I have it in my
that
phone.
was when.
That was last year.
Hello, bring bucket for me.
That was last year. His dog gave birth to one puppy and died. He went to tell
Bring
people.
bucket. This woman need to cry enough inside that bucket. I need bucket or bowl.
He went to tell people that his dog gave birth to 17 puppies. A lady now came to buy puppy. I didn't know what he told them. I said, it was one puppy they gave him, and it's dead already. He was like, no, John said it's 17. I said, no, it's only one. When he now came back, I told him that, Oga, if you say yes, let your yes be yes. If you say no, let your no be no. That was all. I left for my office, for my teaching job. He left for his business. What I now got was a text message that I have been discussing with his friends anytime I go, that if I did not tell him who I'm discussing with, that I should continue this marriage, I should consider this marriage dissolved. That is what he has been telling me.
What is the threat? That is the
that
problem
is going
you
to
have.
make my life uncomfortable in his house.
But you already out of the house now.
No, before then I was still in his house.
But you are no more in the house. So you cannot make your life uncomfortable again.
And carrying women from different angles, even his friend's wife.
How do you know?
The one of his friends that they call Wachi, Nebo, Ebuka, he was sleeping with the ladies, with the woman, with the friend husband, with the friend's wife.
Where is the person?
The lady, I just saw their chat, which I complained to his junior brother that was staying with us, Onyeka. He carried the woman to one hotel at Orile. They call it Zonkas. That was where both of them meet and they slept. Because every Sunday he used to go to ball.
And the husband, did you caught them, or you were just
on
saying,
phone when they were appreciating each other, how they spent the night?
Do you have the chat?
I don't have the chat.
You don't have
he
the
has
chat?
deleted it.
No, you don't have the chat on your own phone. You do not transfer the chat on your phone.
I
for
transferred
evidence.
it to my own phone, but
Yeah.
because he always goes to my phone, he deleted the chat. Because I complained to his senior brother. That was where he gave me the beating.
Are you beating my table?
When I was 7 months pregnant for my
Sit
first
comfortably,
baby.
because when you are vibrating and talking, she still organize herself. Sit properly. Sit properly and arrange yourself.
That was when I was 7 months pregnant for my first baby.
Yeah.
He hit me hard that day and sent me out of his house. It was our former neighbor, a nurse. She was the one that saw me and took me in. Because what he always does is that after beating me, he will collect my phone.
You don't need to cry, because if you cry, you will forget so many things. Stop crying and tell us exactly what you need to hear.
Because
are you hearing me?
After beating me, he will collect my phone. That was what he did. I didn't go to work. He not called them that.
He was beating you because of what? Because he was suspecting you?
No.
Because of what?
I confronted him because he was his friend's wife that they spent time together in a hotel.
Oh, guy, you sleeping with your friend's wife, yes or no?
It is impossible. Let me tell you.
Did she see any chat on your phone, yes or no?
Never.
The friend now.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you. What she normally does. Like there was a day she came to the house. I came to the house, my own house here. The following day, she now told me that she saw me carrying a woman in our house while she's upstairs. And now I'm coming.
I saw it.
She's upstairs.
That was on Sunday.
Well,
Hold on. On that Sunday, my baby, the second one, Miracle, he was having this lot of a thing. So I carried him on my back. I was going to go and buy all this local cream for him. On my way out, I saw him carrying a lady that has been disturbing my matrimonial home since. He was claiming that was the lady he wanted to marry. Excuse me, don't interrupt me. During the lockdown, I begged John for even 500 naira to make my hair. He refused, but he had money to pay for his girlfriend during that interstate lockdown from Imo State. to Lagos State. He was carrying the girl.
How do you know?
I saw them. The girl was even doing this thing. Immediately he saw me in his car. He zoomed off the shop. I ran and followed him.
The guy was doing what?
The girl was, I don't know what she was pressing in John's face. Immediately he saw me, he zoomed off. I followed him to the shop. You can ask, yes, his cousin Chijoke. Chijoke is aware. And you can even come to confirm in that street. I was confronting him, John, who are you carrying in your car? You carrying a woman is not my problem. My problem was that I was begging him for money just to make my hair. He refused. He didn't give me. But he had money to bring this thing. Okay, another one sells gear that he's sleeping with us. He's dating and sleeping with her. I have evidence of their chat in my phone.
Evidence of the face girl?
Yes, they call her Gold. Justina something. It's on my phone.
You have it now?
Yes.
I need to see this one. Hold on, sit down. They'll bring your phone. Bring your phone. I want to see something. You see the reason why I say you should stop crying? Should they still bring buckets?
No, ma.
Ma,
you can come to that street.
Don't worry.
And
stop crying so that you can remember.
She will give you the whole number that she's talking. You will call them for me.
Even these kids that he's saying that my kids, he's never clothes.
Show me the chat first. Are you sleeping with your housemate? Yes or no?
It's not housemate, the sales girl.
It is impossible.
Wait, let me.
You will call them.
Everything.
What I have never.
Those people that you said that they called you that night that I don't used to go to my place of work.
You will call
I
them.
will not listen to you when you are talking.
Wait, you will call those people at your. You will call
and they
them.
will agree that they are sleeping with you.
No, how can I? Is it what I have never thought in my mind?
Man,
not to it. It was.
Hold on, Oga.
This is the first this thing.
Which one be that one?
The Justina Honor. The sales girl that is sleeping with.
Is this screenshot?
I screenshot it from his phone.
Hold on. So he's screenshotting with his phone.
So
this is his number now. This is his phone number now.
This is the girl's phone number. This is the girl's phone number. Sorry.
I sent 7,000. Use money from there to buy 2 cylinder. Feed the 2. It's 2,900. Enter keke from there or bike to take to mobile filling station along Ogufe Agufoye load beside na load. I been a road you want
na load. Where they are buying the gas where they are using to
beside Salewo Junction by your left side. Hope you are good. Just miss you already. Is it your message or not your message?
This is my message.
That is not all.
Your
That is
message
not all.
to who?
Message.
To his sales girl.
His girl working in my place.
Okay, you are missing your girl.
I would want to send it. Yes, I send it.
Hold on. This is another one from the girl. The girl say miss you too. You tell the girl safe joining. The girl say miss you too, boss me. You are best. You are the best. Thank you for everything. We appreciate. God bless you for us. Keep moving high till we come back. You now say thanks my baby. Wish you best. Wish you best. Will make myself no more to you, but that will be when you are back. Beauty herself. He said, all right, sir. The message is for who?
It's for her.
It's for her.
Yes.
And you say it's impossible.
If
not for the respect of my husband, I will insult you very well today. I'm just going to respect because I have a man. I'm married to somebody, and for his respect, that is why I will keep you quiet. I will not watch you. Some of you are very heartless and wicked.
I never have it to
Oh God, respect yourself. You are talking of 600,000 here. You see this kind of money and you see even 10 billion. You take it and go back to your house and go and establish yourself. You are a wicked soul.
Ma, this is not all. I do beg for food with my children.
one of my friends. Let me.
Don't interrupt her. Will you shut up there?
Ma, any small thing, if we have anything, he will not bring money. I will be begging money from
just
my
look
sister.
at you.
From my sister. My mommy will say, there is a friend of mine, Juliet. I beg more. I took my 2 kids that Saturday. I begged food in her place. She was the one that gave me my and Gary.
I say stop crying. This guy don't watch your tears. Stop crying, my friend.
Later, I now went to go and report to him at Ogabona. Ogabona now called him. He was just shouting that I will leave his house. I will leave his house because everything that he has been doing.
Stop crying. You did not even hold on to take better thing. You are taking pot, taking nonsense. What are you doing with pot? What are you doing with pot with this kind of person? I find you fine. I've been waiting to worry you.
Even his friend's wife. Excuse me, when his
Don't
friend,
interrupt her again.
when his friend,
Because you are the demon here. You come here to come and report why you are cheating on her.
I never for one day
Let
cheat
just
on
shut up your mouth. Can you get this kind of text message from your wife and you allow her stay your sit down? Don't touch my camera.
Madam, if I open, see, let me, my phone is always open to her. I don't have my phone.
ma, why she
Her phone is always locked from A to Z. This is why I don't want lock from it, but I make my phone open to her. She can go to my phone anytime she
I
wants.
see your
I
nonsense.
never for one day have any affairs with anybody.
Give me
all
phone.
these things she's doing is just saying just to cover up all these things.
I'm
sit
not
down.
covering anything. There is a woman that came here, that Igwe wife. Both of them are sleeping together, and him and that woman and that man, both of them are still friends. But he's sleeping with the friend's wife. They are there in Ikorodu. He is sleeping with the Igwe wife. He has never brought any slippers for me from where he's selling, but he brought 2 slippers for that woman, a black one and a pink one. He brought it for her.
Hey,
he brought it for her.
Nah, hold on. Hold on.
His beer parlor.
I say hold on.
okay, see what you're.
It's impossible.
But let me bring my phone. You will see.
Impossible. You won't tell me again.
They arrange this. Let me bring my phone. You see what her sister sent to me. I will bring
I will send you out now.
Madam, I will bring my phone. You will see what her sister sent to me. That's why she didn't be able to come here since. I will bring my phone. What they have planned already. That was why she now went up
You are
connect with this thing. I'll bring the phone so you see what she has sent.
Shameless you. Sleeping with your worker.
What
shame on you.
Ma,
this thing you are like God is watching you. This thing you are like God is watching you. This thing you are saying.
that was why your ex-wife
is that why you
that was why your ex-wife left you.
Is that why I have seen?
That was why your ex-wife left you.
Go out. You go out. Because I've asked you to close your mouth. You can't turn my office to market.
Okay.
They give you opportunity to talk and ask you. I tell you to close your tears and talk. The hours, the minutes you are supposed to talk what you need to talk, you are crying. You must not cry for one to understand what you are saying. Once you say the truth and have your facts, you are making sense. Not by crying. You have even married one, you are not able to manage, and you married another one, you want her to come and die in your house. You are talking rubbish. She collect your 600,000. 600,000 my foot. You're married to this kind of person, you can't satisfy. Some of you that are doing this nonsense, if they see your wife and compare to whom you are doing that nonsense with, they will never have comparison. Rubbish. You're sending message to your sales girl, sending money, go and buy gas, go and do this one, beauty herself. How many times did you tell your wife beauty herself? And you think a man will not tell her beauty herself?
This gas, this is talking about.
Go and sit down, my friend.
What the gas they are using for when they are working in my place in the bar. That's the gas I'm saying.
And you miss her after the gas. What bring about the missing?
And when they were traveling, I was using this thing for me because these workers, what they normally do, once they work 1 month, they will start looking for job another place.
My friend.
So these are the things you find enough to keep those workers.
Go and carry your wife and put you are suffering hard. Don't make noise in my office. Okay. Some of you should be, and anytime if I see any threat of any of your threat message on her phone, I'll get you arrested and jail you. Wicked soul. Nonsense. You are doing that kind of rubbish and you expect a woman to stay in your house. Doing what with you?
I never did this. I never did.
You are even denying.
I never did.
For message that is on your phone.
If I ever have anything to do with this man, may I never live to see tomorrow.
Amen.
If I ever have anything to do with God, may I never see tomorrow.
Amen.
This thing you are saying, God.
I beg, don't talk, Jerry. Make I add waiting on. Amen. So shall it be. So shall it be.
He have been sleeping on the floor. The money that he took from my account to buy mattress,
He will pay you.
he did not
He will
allow
pay you.
He
He
did
will
not
pay your
allow
money.
me
That
to
was for
sleep
sure.
with my baby. I can show you. I've been begging money online, begging people to give me money to buy mattress.
Hold on. Is there no mattress in that house?
It's only one where he sleeps.
I say stop crying. They do you with tears. Now that you have come to where they help you, I've told you I don't like tears. Then clean your eyes. Clean your eyes. Just make your point. Say exactly what is the issue. Then we'll stand up for you.
The main issue now.
Stop crying.
Okay. The main issue.
I know how you are feeling, but stop. Buckle your mind and talk. So that we can remember what you need to say.
Or when that Saturday that this thing happened, there is a neighbor of us. I came back that evening. He's back. That was after 8. I said, if Nadia opened the door for me. He said, where am I coming from? I said, I went to go.
Bring water for her normal room temperature. Give her one of my water.
I said, I went to go and buy the trash card. You can see it on my hand. He said I should go and bring the woman where I went to go and buy the trash card from that night.
I don't want to even hear about that recharge card or not recharge card.
Okay.
Tell me, you don't have phone in your house?
No, there's no mattress. Me and my children will sleep on the floor.
Do you have the proof?
Yes, ma'am.
Show me. Everything is impossible. You come to my office to come and lie? I have any trace of lie against you, I will disgrace you very well. You are sleeping, you are making that you open two bar. You are sending money to your sales girl. You miss her. So if the sales girl that
she knows the money I sent to her, the money they used to buy gas in their place.
He said, I don't cook for you. Look at the food I used to snap.
No, show me how you are, the way you and your children are sleeping.
Okay.
Some of you men are just heartless and wicked. You don't deserve mercy, even not from them. We talk more of God.
This is the first picture. There's another picture.
Where is this one? On the floor?
Yes, we just spray my bed sheet.
In that house?
Yes. There's another one too.
You come here. You do this one. Thank God. Even the day you talk about your wife do this, or I say, hey, thank God though. So women, there's somewhere where they do to some of you. I only hear man do this, man do that. I don't even know that you are the one molesting these people in the house. You run here to come and talk. This is a second picture. You can see the children lying on the floor. This is grand though.
And I used to go and beg food because it doesn't give money.
But you don't look like somebody that is begging food.
God,
Ma, let me show you another picture.
But you don't look like somebody that begs food because you just left here. Not how many weeks. How did you transform to be looking fresh like this if you have been begging food? And why are you begging food? You told us that you are working and it stopped you from working. Yes. And you have money in your account where this man have been going withdrawing 10,000 or 30,000 from the account. So does that mean you don't come from a family? Because your mother is a very young woman. I spoke with her, even with her attitude she displayed on phone that day. Your mother is not an old person, which I believe you see her parents, you come from home. So on what ground do you go out to beg when you come from a home? Because it's the same house you return to with those property. How did you beg? Where did you go to beg when you come from a home and you are working? You have savings before you gave that account, your ATM to him to be withdrawing money.
This begging of food is just this year or last year ending.
Last year ending, that is what I'm saying. Does that mean you beg food before you travel south to the day you left? Yes. From who? Because you were literally selling everything in the house. The 20,000, the 10,000 you sold that thing, and the 5,000 you sold the other one. You have 15,000.
Yes.
So how did you now? Well, I mean, only you and your 2 kids.
Number one,
yes,
my baby, he uses Pampers, and when my baby is sick, I do buy drugs for him, for both of them. Anytime that they are sick, I do buy drugs. I take transport from that place to my office, the place where I
yeah,
teach.
but you are working now. You are teaching. You are working. You are being paid salary, right?
Yes.
So you have no reason to say you are begging. You have no reason to say you are begging because you are working. You are not a full housewife. Yeah. And when they asked you to stop, you did not stop. You are still working. Yes. And you were earning living. So you have no reason on what ground to go and beg.
Let me clear that.
Yeah.
I started working after the lockdown. That was September, October last year. And the woman, she only paid me once. And that was 17,000 naira.
Okay. Then where did you save all the money that he had been withdrawing from your account? If you
from my banking job, I was a banker before he met me. The flight money he came to me now with 19,000 something, I paid for it. The hotel he lodged in for 3 to 4 days, I paid for it. I sincerely liked him. I never knew his financial strength before I met him. When I met him, all I know his senior brother because he do come to bank. I tend to him. Maybe he just jump the queue, he will enter the queue. So he said, I like you. My brother wants to marry, and I like you for him. He collected my number. He gave to him, and that was it. He was claiming that he had somebody to marry. I was like, if you had somebody to marry, why didn't you tell me? If you are a faithful somebody, why didn't you tell me? At least if you have told me, yes, it will pain me, I will cry. Life goes on. Why didn't you tell me?
He told you have somebody to marry.
He didn't tell me. It's not that he's claiming that he has somebody to marry, that his brother your brother did not force me on you. You have the option of saying yes or no. He beat me. In fact, the one he beat me up when I was 7 months pregnant, I confronted him because of that. He was sleeping with his friend's wife, Ebuka. And I heard that when the friend now got to know, he showed me a text message that Ebuka sent to him, that John, sent assassin to Ebuka to kill him. I don't know how true that is.
Now what?
The friend wife that he was sleeping with.
Yes.
The Ebuka. I heard that he showed me on his phone that Ebuka sent text message to him. Yeah. When I read it, the content was, John, I have seen the assassin that you sent to kill me, but they did not succeed. I don't know how true that was, but I cannot vouch for anybody. So I don't know. I told him before he came to this woman that I am no longer interested in this marriage. This is not the first time I'm going back to my mommy's house, to my father's house. The first time I left, he beat me up. I didn't even know that I was pregnant for my second baby. He wanted to tow my certificate. I had to take it out from that house to one woman.
Share your certificate?
Yes.
Share your certificate. Learned person.
The Saudi to where she's talking about. Let me tell you, mother. You just what I told.
Excuse me. No, excuse me. I took
immediately. I removed that certificate.
Good afternoon. Your name and where you are calling from, Jerry?
Good afternoon. My name is Joseph.
I'm
calling from here. My name is Felix Joseph. I'm calling from Mina.
You're calling from where?
I'm calling from Mina.
Mina, go ahead.
I saw a woman rights just now on live, and I requested to talk. I requested to say something about her.
Okay, go ahead. Just be brief. If you call, go straight to the point and talk what you want to say. Okay.
Okay, she's my sister, and all what she said is right. She's my sister, and not from Stephanie. All what she was saying is right. She was working in park in Mina, and she was doing fine before she got married to this man.
It's all right.
I'm here right now, so I don't know if she go out and do all these true things because of this man. Like seriously, I'm insane when I saw her. She's crying because I don't know how what character. Before that now first, I wanted to see the mother now because the mother is the respect my mother too.
It's all right. Thank you.
So that's what I want.
You want to confirm to us that she was working in the bank. Nobody is doubting that. The worst thing anybody will ever, what choice anybody will make in this life is to be married to a wrong man or a wrong woman. That is it. Good afternoon, your name and where you are calling from.
Hello, President. Good evening. My name is Chumudi. I'm calling from Dubai.
Go ahead.
Honestly, I want to talk to this my brother who is, I think he's listening to me right now.
Yeah, please be
So I'm
brief.
saying this every single time. Women must be respected. Women must be loved. Marriage is to be enjoyed, not the other way around. When you say, I married you, I love you, it's not by mouth. Show it in your action. This young lady was walking. You told her to stop walking. What did you do? What did you put in place to make her comfortable? She was never lazy from the beginning. When we marry women, we should say, if this lady happens to be my own sister, and another man is treating her the way I'm treating this lady, how will I feel? I keep saying this every single time. The lady was working. She was a banker. You asked her to stop working. So what did you do then? Enough of this treatment to ladies. I keep saying we should respect women and protect their rights. I hate seeing somebody crying. We should understand, okay, you have money, fine, let your wife, let that money you have reflect on the way you treat your wife. Now, one of her took this out. How? You have no right to even pick her, sir. You have no right. She's not your daughter. She's with someone else. Like daughter. Give it to marry. You take care of her. Protect her. Give her comfort. Make her feel comfortable. You have no right, no matter whatever she does. You have no right to put your finger on her. If she cannot handle it, report her to her parents. Please, let's learn to respect women. I'm not saying that she's always perfect, but women should be respected. Love, care for. The moment you hold her to stop walking, this is where you get it wrong, sir. President, I really thank you the way you're handling this case. And thank you for your effort and your commitment.
Thank
and
you,
I
sir.
think that God will continue to strengthen you. But please, man, let's stop treating women like trash. They are human beings. Their rights must be protected. Thank you, President.
Thank you very much, sir. God bless you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bless you.
So, madam, on this, ask
This is not the issue of your topic. This is my time to receive my calls. Good afternoon, your name and where you are calling from, please.
My name is Jerome. I'm calling from Port Harcourt.
Go ahead, please.
Well done, my able president. You are really doing a good job.
Thank you, ma'am.
So I will speak well to this thing. This man has demanded over how many women on Facebook went on what do they call it, on the program when he came to complain, wanted to marry this man. All of them said they want him to marry, but today now we've been able to see the real truth out of the good man. I don't want to comment you because you do a good job. Keep doing your good job.
Thank you, ma'am. God bless you, ma'am. Good afternoon, your name and where you are calling from. Hello? Sorry, we can't hear you. Call back. Afternoon, your name and where you are calling from, please.
Hello, I'm calling from Germany. My name is David.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I want to talk to this issue way again now.
Turn down the volume of what you are watching from.
Is it?
Reduce the volume of what you are watching from.
Yeah, the woman with the one pack, where is saying 82, where is that?
Go ahead.
Okay, my sister, this one, no man is going to go allow you to do this program. You see, and you, this woman, you talk to the man, the brother like comes to you for bank. And then because he said he want to tell his brother where he won't give you. This person said you say, okay. I agree. So let me tell you something. If a woman, a responsible woman, if a man tell you say, I get woman, where I love, where I want marry, how can you put yourself for this problem? Because I have a woman here in Germany, he used to put my pikin. He loved them as a secret room. He go go to him, spend them days. Yeah, he's the same employee, but the woman don't know that I should come like that. He go come to the pikin, make the place to that door, make the place to so I think this is the woman first.
Thank you. Until you leave, you mean there is no foam in that house?
Yes, ma'am.
Until you packed out from that house. Yes, ma'am. What happened that you did not keep foam in that house?
And all of us, we are sleeping together in one room, in my own room. All of us, we are sleeping together.
How many bedrooms do you have?
I've 4-bedroom flats, 4-bedroom.
4-bedroom flats.
Yes,
and you
4
have
bedroom.
only one foam.
That is
only.
no, we shared. No, I like all of us sleeping together in the same room.
No, hold on. You like all of you, your wife.
Yes, all of us are sleeping.
Hold on, Oga. You, your wife. How many children?
So,
2 children.
Plus the other boy.
Plus the other boy.
Sleeping on the ground.
that my kids, they have their own bed. That was they have their own bed. Now she sold the bed also.
Bed with
She sold my kids have their own bed. She sold it also.
bed with foam.
Bed, no, their standard bed I bought almost 50-something thousand. She sold it.
Is this baby's cut for newborn baby?
Which
After my baby was like a year, I removed it and packed it. It's still in his house under the staircase.
which one? The
Baby's
same lie
cut.
she went to their place and lied. When I came to that place, she changed everything. I have to snap the picture of people living in my house for them to send me. For them to
Excuse me, stop
happening.
making noise in my office. Stop
You
making
can
noise.
you can lie.
Excuse me. Please turn down the volume of what you are watching from.
I'm talking down. Good afternoon, man.
Afternoon, your name and where you are calling from.
Hmm.
I'm calling from Germany.
Go ahead.
I've been following the present program on Grant, and I really want to talk to the woman. I'm so sorry I have to say this, but it's so rampant about. I noticed it about the women and Igbo men. Igbo men do this to talk. I write back. Any small thing you will count it, any little thing you will count it. Why are you people behaving like that? Even both the illiterate and the educated ones among the people are waiting happen. In marriage, in a management, marriage is supposed to be balanced. If marriage is the work, everybody does it. If you are tired of that, can't you just tell her to go? That is for you. See, that's man. And now when you una go all the people waiting for this thing. It could reach Cambridge finish. Go marry this. What the hell is wrong with you people? Now wow. That is all I have to say.
Anyway, thank you. You are entitled to your opinion, but there is nothing that says if you are educated, you should not marry an uneducated person or not. Education have nothing to do with somebody's maturity and exposure in life. Good afternoon. Your name and where you are calling from.
Hello, good afternoon. I'm calling from Holland. My name is Jennifer.
Go ahead, Jennifer.
Okay. I'm calling because of this man, He is very controlling, He's very controlling. The man is very controlling. He controls his wife a lot. Does he have to count everything his wife does? Oga, I need to talk to you. Mind the way you talk to women and you treat your wife carefully. She's your wife and not your slave. She has every right to do whatever she wants in her own house. You understand? The house is for both of you, and she has kids for you. She sells something and you're counting things that she sells. It's bad of you, It's very bad of you. Anyway, that's all I have to say. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
but
Jennifer.
the only thing I want to tell you, Madam President, is that you should also let this woman, I like the way you also give her the chance to talk. Because since you didn't let her talk, but I still understand your anger towards her. So, Madam, please, I understand your pain. You are so
You don't talk finish. You want to show yourself. Your name and where you are calling from.
Hello?
I don't know, babies cry. I also want to contribute to what you're saying. We just have to attend to nothing less than more than 5 calls. Your name and where you are calling from?
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Jay. I'm calling from Poland.
Can you be audible?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Go ahead.
Yeah, please, am I speaking with the human rights defender?
Yes, please.
Okay, please, I'm talking on the behalf of this man and the lady there with the wife, in case you are treating now.
Go ahead now.
That man should be hit madly because I'm a man. I'm a married man as well. You know, we should learn how to treat women. When we look at the body movement of that man, life is a criminal. We don't treat women like this. We know that all men have this polygamous character, but your family first. In anything you do, your family first. That lady you will see here, I have told her she's not a talking type. That's why she's crying. You know, I was, giving some, right up here. Please, madam, let that lady talk. Let that lady talk. Because I've seen this kind of man. Man don't need to be talking like the way this man is talking. You're a man. This woman has children for you. And you're trying to explain, tell all the whole world, all the other. What are you doing? What are you doing for her? So then you give her her you give her highest money, 20,000. What about the children that she gave to you? You made her to have children for you? Or her body now just go down? You don't talk about that. You're just dancing on the stage. Wanting everybody to clap for you. Please, I'm begging you, mother. Try to treat that man. That man wants to go to jail. If it's here in Europe, that man will go to jail. So pity that woman with pregnancy 2 times. Yes, she was pregnant in the first time. He treated that woman to be stupid. Second time, he said the water of animal is supposed to go to jail. With that one. Now he's talking about 600,000. Where did you get that 600,000? He don't have anything. He has no time. To his mother. Treat his mother. Very well, that man wants to go to jail. That woman, that lady didn't do anything. I'm a man. I know everything about man and woman. I have children. Also, I can treat my woman like this. I can know that. Your family says before any other thing. Your family says before any other thing. He has no right from Nigeria. I'm seeing this kind of man. I will pick him out of. I'll pick him out of here. Look at him there. Just to that lady for nothing. Carrying woman is not have money. You don't take care of your family, and you're carrying woman outside. Don't you know that kind of thing will destroy your destiny? Now you're doing business, your business is not good. You don't know that's not what that company rubbish. Yeah? So please, mother, this is what I want to say. That guy must go to jail. Please free that lady. That guy must go to jail. He must go to jail for all this nonsense. And you get that lady to everything because he has destroyed her life. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Please, no shake, Arrange your leg. Hello, your name and where you are calling from. Hello?
Hello, is that the woman right?
Yes. Good afternoon, your name and where you are calling from.
My name is Yolera, and I'm calling from.
Okay, are they playing music here?
Hello, ma'am.
Go ahead.
Yeah. You see, one thing with love is that when you overlove without taking caution, not very clear plans. Why can't you be working and a man asking not to work? I know the man must have played tricks on her, telling her how he loves her, this and that. Maybe that's why the woman left banking job just to stay at home. At any rate, ask the man whether he still loves her, but you know it as the woman has not moved back. Let the man say how to take care of the children, because the man will continue, can see it from his face. The man will continue to do what he knows best. How to just let them say how they will look after the children. And everybody goes there.
Thank you very much. I want to ask, as at the time you married this man, was he married?
No, he was divorced already.
He was divorced before you met him.
The senior brother told me so. I said, no.
Your name and where you are calling from. Did they have kids?
No.
Yes, Colonel Evans, I'm calling from South Africa.
Go ahead.
My advice goes to that man. My brother, I'm an issue. I want to tell you something in life. Let us always carry our wife. Our wife is like this. If you have a sister and somebody is treating your sister, the same way you are treating her, will you be happy? I don't blame this woman of telling anything, because if a woman cannot be able to have one cent to even to have a 1 naira in their pocket, and she has suppressing needs, what do you expect her to do? The only way I'm against is for her taking the child. If I were this, this is my sister, I want her to take the child, take it, whatever I can take it and come back home. Let the man handle the stuff of my brother. Assuming that you have a daughter, a growing daughter, you love your child very well. If that child, if that sister of yours go and get married, and somebody treated her the way the sister treated her, you have to look at the whole for the good plan. You can't find a mattress. You don't know that a family man, one person, a mature man, that feel that they are worthy of getting married, is the way you package their home. A man has to, you must have your own home. And you have everything, you want to have your own home. You have everything.
You have 4 bedrooms. You want all of you sleeping in one room. Man, wife, children.
My children are
maid.
sleeping in their my maid, they have their own.
And they are sleeping on the floor. One bed.
It's a lie.
One bed,
they have their,
bedroom.
it was she that
Sit down.
you see all this thing, she just ran. If she start crying, people will think that what she said is the truth.
He's not
People have no
crying.
help for this. I'm telling you, you can make a call to people you will call. They will
I say
despise
don't
it.
interrupt my phone, my call, Jerry. Now
There are people that
you are
introduce
polluting my office. Stop that.
Hello?
Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good day. My president, I just want to appreciate you first. My name is Queen Darlene, and we are calling from South Africa.
Thank you, Queen.
I love what you're doing, and may God bless you.
Amen.
Your own home will never break.
Amen.
Jesus' name.
Amen.
So my brother, I'm sending this message to you. From all indication, I can see that you don't have a mind that calm down and amend your mistakes. You've been maltreating this lady. Even though the lady is not perfect, because there's so much of her statement, I found out she was lying. But you in particular, the problem of your marriage is infidelity, and you don't want to accept it. Another man will take it from her partner when she finds out that you're cheating, and you don't want to come down and arrange everything, make your home fine again. We're talking about 600,000. What have you settled her for all this years? For the children shall go for you. You have been with her for 3 years or 4 years, if I'm not mistaken. You don't want to come down, you're shaking your leg. My dear, no matter what happens,
Maybe share the life very well. Time will come, that level, stay one place.
Say sorry to her and let Mrs. President settle your matter so that you can have peace again. Otherwise, you are going around. Thank you very much. And God bless.
Thank you, Jerry. I have only one call. Need to attend to that. Your last caller, your name and where you are calling from, please.
I'm calling from Germany.
I can't hear you.
Please, I am calling from Germany.
Your name?
Please, my name is Richard. Some of these women that they are calling you from abroad and the men, some of these women that they are calling you from abroad and the men that they are calling you, some of them are single mothers and single fathers. So just advise them not to break their own people and listen. You know what you are doing. Don't listen to them, say they should break home, they should do this. Both of them are wrong. They should settle them. Let the family go on.
Thank you, Mr. Richard. God bless you. Take the phone there. Confirm from DNA Center which of the DNA result is out. Yes, so that you can call them and test to
Man is the man who said they should call.
I'm online. Where are the kids? Speak up. With your mom. You cannot keep those kids in the village. Speak up.
They are not in the village. My mom does not reside in the village.
So where you can't
She's
even
in the
keep
north.
the children off from you people. No.
I just came to Lagos to get something doing because I have some interviews and I'm not really gotten a place to stay. I just came to Lagos on Wednesday there are some interviews I came for. So I'm just hoping if it will work out, plus the one I told you on Friday. It work out. Maybe by month ending this month, I will get a place.
Where do you stay? You will call somebody because if we allow you to go and you get the place, we need to have these children back to city. We can't leave the kids. The kids are too small to stay with your mom while you are in Lagos or while he is in Lagos.
She can bring them.
Yes, you have to bring those kids. Now that I'm asking you, you said you have been withdrawing money from her account. We are going to keep that aside first. I asked you that day, from all the allegations that you lay on her, I'm telling you, I'm going to tell you the truth and nothing but the truth. No woman born of any woman, whether by operation or by normal, that is friending you or married to you, that will discover that you are cheating on her, that will take it from you. I don't want single interruption from you. Are you hearing me? So that you will not get being embarrassed by me. You saw a text message for however you want to interpret it. And I cannot imagine that kind of sales gear. Whether you are the one selling billions in that shop, that my husband have to send you such text message, and I miss you. You will not praise the house help, the sales girl, how beautiful she is, and you are the best boss. And you told the girl you are going to show her good of more of you. Even, for instance, if you are doing all that to keep sales girl, because if she go, maybe she will not come back, according to your statement, which is stupid statement and the excuse as far as I'm concerned. Before you employ that sales girl, did you start the business with the girl? And must it be a sales girl that there are no boys to sell again? And if the sales girl decided to marry or want to take the sales girl out of where you have your business, or she have the opportunity of traveling out of Nigeria, will your business collapse? What a cheap excuse. need any explanation from you. Because you stayed here, you are vibrating your leg, you are shaking and shaking hand and shaking every part of your body. Which I don't even see anything that is vibrating you. I am not singing music here. And I can't remember that there is any music playing background here, that you are dancing. And I don't even know what some of you men think. You want to eat your cake and have it. You want to play around with other women and make a woman in the house not to talk, not to feel nothing, not to react, not to live. You want to cheat on an adult, a human being existing like you, and you expect that person to swallow it in the name of what? In the name of marriage? And what you can't take, why do you think anybody can take it? That you are a man, that is why you should be sleeping around? Your wife has sales boy in her shop. And because the sales boy is so committed, she don't want to lose the sales boy. Then she'll send money to sales boy. Go and buy gas and buy this that you people use in the shop. And tell the sales boy, you are so handsome. And then the sales boy is, you are the best, madam. And the madam now replied that, don't worry, I'm going to show you more how nice I am as a madam. When you return back from your journey. Oga, can you hear yourself? It's your own text message now that I put the other way. That is you, this lady now that sent that text message to her boy serving her in her shop. And what makes you think because you are the man, you have the right to do rubbish? You don't think that having an affair having an extramarital affair will affect your business, affect your lifestyle, affect your marriage? Even you can even cause her sicknesses. Now love, telephone love, you and sales girl they do. If you ever have anything with a sales girl, oh, make you die. Make nothing work for you. But text message is having something with the sales girl. You know they sleep with your friend wife, oh, they meet you in the hotel. No. You know go hotel. And you still show her text message that your friend sent to you, that you want to assassinate him. How comes about the assassination of your text message you are showing to her? Is it business transaction? Keep it. That is not my concern. But there is a say that dog that does not hear the whistle of the owner is close to graveyard. He's digging his grave. Cheating is sweet to some of you, but you are digging your early grave. Because sleeping with somebody's wife or husband, be sure that not everybody that you point hand on that you can go scot-free. And you love your family so much that you rented for shift back. So that if you want to dance your music, you will not dance to my table. You have 4 bedrooms, 1 phone. Say the children have their own beds. And they're sleeping on the floor. So how many of you should sleep in one bed? That is love. Children are supposed to have their own room. And possible, she have her own room. Because you people have children already. And you go body everybody. And not that you are there. You go to club. You stay, your golf where your club business, midnight. At times you sleep there. How many days before you come back? Because it's what? You are doing club business. Not be bad business.
Who says I don't run a club? Who say I run a club?
What do you
it's
run?
Bad business. I don't run a club. Oh, yes.
But you have bar.
Yes, I don't.
And you told us you come home how many hours? When did you used to come home?
I used to come by 12 because whenever I stand to you. Because she was if I come from my home, it's fire for fire.
How you know go be fire for fire? It's supposed to be fire for thunder and rain. Because you cannot see this kind of text message and have peace in your home. In the name of what?
I have nothing. And nothing with the person.
You don't have nothing.
God be with the only thing.
Hey, God of mercy. We say we did the God. We have this God. It's olden days as you call God. Thunder go just strike you down and burn you.
You say I am having an affair with God, my worker.
You are not serious.
I'm having an affair with God, my worker.
I beg, face me here and stop that your yeah question. You're having an affair with God, your worker. Now she sent the text message. Now I ask you, are you the one that typed it? You said yes. Is it from your phone? You say yes. Yeah, how did I tell you? Yeah. You should be ashamed of yourself.
I never for one day. This is what, because this bad, when you bring your worker, what they do, if they don't get what they want, they will just 1 month, they will just leave.
Okay, what did they want? Because they want you.
No.
So you want to give yourself
money. What they want is money. Because when they understand, I don't.
Are you not paying?
That was why.
Hold on. I have worker here, and I have worker where my husband goes to also do his work. So if worker there and worker, you employed worker to pay. So is your worker doing free work or the worker is being paid salary?
I pay them. Look at what they normally do.
What did they do?
What they normally do. Because I don't used to come there always because of my business. If they sell drink, then we go at my back and buy from those people I'm buying from and replace it back. That was when I now discovered all this thing.
And must be woman.
No, I have manager and I have a man there.
So
I have manager.
Hold on, Oga. Hold on. You have manager. And you must give yourself to woman for her to stay there and work for you.
Give myself. I even called her when I discovered it, and I called her. Go to that place and start making accounts of whatever that happens there. When I discovered this issue.
And you started accusing her that she started saving money.
No. She's not saving money in my shop there. No, not there. When she started, this is about Ikorodu. She didn't come to Ikorodu. She was not doing it at Ikorodu. The Ikorodu owned it, and when I called her to start doing that place, she said like she cannot open the business, I asked her to open. I called her, choose the time.
No, see how you talk.
Hold on.
Mama,
this is telling me that she's lying against me.
Not lying against you.
I did not say
you.
Hold on. I did not tell you that. I told you that I still have text message on my phone. You said to me, I said, I don't want anything from you.
Okay.
Number one, when I was in your shop at Idu Water, just a day you said I should stop coming to shop. I said, why? Did anybody bring any complaint that I attended to the customer rudely? You did not answer me. Hold on. Wait. I want to ask Auntie Carol. Auntie Carol, look at what this John said. Please,
hold on.
Is there any customer?
Do you still want this marriage?
I don't want it.
Do you still want this marriage?
I don't want it.
Chicken. You can go on with good. Go and marry number 3. First one go, second one don't go. Go and marry gold now. You know, say now your worker. It's better for you now to go and marry her now because she's a good sales girl. Now that she knows that you are a good boss, now become a good husband. Become a good husband now. We'll be counting women for you now. Number 2 is gone. Number 3 is coming. But I just hope, let the number 3 not appear in my office because your face is already there in the whole world. So who want to marry you now should be ready that you will do adjustment to what this lady has complained. That no woman will come inside your motor in front of your house and be picking people from your face in front of your house. What I need decent life. Then you say and be sending messages of you are loved and I miss you look good, you look that, do that and all that. and you are expecting any woman to read that kind of message and laugh with you.
But message, if I tell you the person he mentioned to, if I tell you what she you know, I don't want to go into many things she do. I just want to read, because if I say many things she's doing, it will take me that this woman is, you see her. All these things she said, you just lying for her to come up, which her sister sent a text message that they have compared, they are going to
show some nose mask. Where's your nose mask? Wear it. Just wear it. Wear your nose mask.
He's not with me here.
Give them money. They'll buy him nose mask. Stop shouting in my office.
You said I did family planning. I did.
She went
and your sister
let money buy this man nose mask. All of you wear nose mask.
That was why I went to go and do.
She went to
nose mask.
She told me that when she left my house, I thought that she went to me.
Wait until they bring nose mask for you and okay time. Whether you don't. You thought when you were doing, do you have do you have your mind? Where did you lose your senses when you were cheating on her? You want to be faithful in marriage, be faithful, and let everybody be faithful, and let every other person enjoy marriage. Don't be doing anything and you just want to talk and talk and talk and talk. Our money, the question I asked now, our money that you withdraw from her account, where is it?
Is my money.
How is it your
all
money?
those money belongs to me.
How?
My customer paying money into that account. All because if everything I'm saying, I'm telling you nothing but the truth.
Hold on. This case is not going to end today.
I'll get every information about it.
Hold on.
You have money when you came to my house.
Was she really working in the bank where you married?
She works in a bank.
Very, very.
She works in a
bank.
bank.
And you have that kind of audacity to ask her such stupid question where she have money when she come to your bank.
She didn't bring one. I was working.
Well, sit down, my friend. You shut up here. Even though she's working in the bank as a cleaner.
Madam.
So she don't have money when she come to your house.
There's something I want to explain to you.
What are you explaining?
See, if I know that all this thing that she said she will do it, all those things
use your nose mask. She don't have money when she come to your house. When she come to your house, you close her account before she come to your house. Close that mouth. It's mouth you are covering, not your jaw. You close the mouth when you are talking.
What I'm saying, when she went to her, when she left my house, she told me she was going to Mina, not knowing that she went to Abuja and went there and do family planning without my consent. And then it was weird. The boyfriend that he used to chat that guy almost every time. That was why. No, that was what she does every time. I asked her about it.
At what point did you discover the shit? At what point did you discover she started chatting with him?
When she come during my house, she used to chat the guy almost every time. At the time, listen, and I not saw the guy. I said, "What are you discussing with this guy every time you are chatting with?" He said it was his ex-boyfriend. But you went to Abuja. Went to Abuja.
Ex-boyfriend and ex-girlfriend. Hold on. What you people will do? Bring your account statement. You bring your account statement. The account statement instead of going to you will provide the account statement, the money you have before he said the customer paid money to your account. You give her. Then you will not give us your account statement, or you call that whoever that you send to send the money. Call the person, let the person tell you his or her name that they use to pay money to the account. Then at what point did you start withdrawing the money? We will know how much your customer paid to her account, and we will know how much you have withdrawn. If the money belongs to you, there is no problem. If it does not belong to you, that there is no any credit into her account by anybody, except the money she had before you started withdrawing, you will pay her money, sir.
I will pay this, madam. If there's any lie, if there's any lie, I don't argue about it. What happened? That money I will do. My customer paying the money. It was even she that gave me the ATM to go and withdraw the money that very particular day. We were in the shop. I asked her, she gave me the ATM. I went there and I withdrew the money. Everything with my customer paying the money. The one that she have in her account, it will be here. If we check it, and once we check it, I will see the name, I will know. With your own, I will know. There's nothing that with her own. I don't even need to go and verify on my own. With her own now, and we show her the name.
You don't know who is the customer.
No, I've that light. I'm not saying that market again. What if I open it and show her?
We will adjourn the case. We'll make photocopy of this for you. Go and go through it and check where is the name of the person appeared there. Once you see the name, as we are meeting in the next meeting, we will discuss all that. We'll know if he's the one owing you. I mean, if you are not owing her, no problem. But if you are owing her, you give her her money.
Her.
In our next meeting, tell your mother we need the children here. If you people don't want the marriage again, there is a way we will do it. Everything must be put in place. Children, everything will be put in place. You understand? To see the children, you can come and see the children, or you go, you take the children, take the children, see them, return them to you. He will not take the children to go and give anybody in his village. You will not carry your children to go and give anybody in your village. As far as this issue and children is concerned, both of you, the children must stay where both of you will have access to them. You have a gear there. You have gear among your children. 2 boys. So there's no way you keep them there. The children need you and need their father. You cannot be with your mom. No matter anything, the children at this tender age, they need you very well. So don't give the child to anybody to take care of. While you are looking for a job, you can still calm down and don't do anything under hurry. When you do bad thing, for whatever reason, whether you are sleeping with the girl, you are not sleeping with the girl, that text message is very bad.
I know it's very bad. The last one I told you, I'm not doing it open.
That is what I'm saying. You don't need to claim right in this. As far as your wife caught you with one thing or the other, whether you are doing anything with the person, or even when you don't chase some women chase men. Some are bent of destroying home. Some says get herself and did that bent of destroy marriage, except you are wise. That text messages is very, very bad. It's very annoying. And you cannot be counting men. You cannot be counting women. You are not perfect. She is not perfect. And if both of you cannot think of where to amend your errors, you keep going from one man to man. You keep going from one woman to another woman. Nobody is perfect, including me that is sitting here. I am not close to perfect. It's only God that is perfect. The issue now, if you had, when she started complaining, you try to look, maybe as at the time you said you want to open something for her, she has made up her mind. She has gotten to the brim. But nevertheless, we will adjourn the case. Cynthia, what is your name? Jacinta, you call your mom here now. You call your mom. The case will be next week, Wednesday. You call your mom, you are going to write undertaking. Somebody who you are staying with come here and sign that if we did not see you, should hold him or her responsible. You call your mom to provide these children to us here next week, Wednesday. You want to see the kids next week, Wednesday. Then every other modality will settle it amicably. Okay? If this man is very bad, it's not a wrong thing that the brother have seen you as a good girl and introduced to the brother. It's not a bad thing. You get me? And if he has been a worst man on earth, you wouldn't have married him. There is always temptation in marriage. If you are not careful, that temptation will move you and scatter your home. But if you are careful and prayerful, you will overcome it. It can come from any angle. It can come from you, it can come from the man. Marriage temptation can come from any angle. It's not limited to anybody, neither peculiar to one person. Must not be woman, it must not be man. But if both of you are sensitive, you overcome. But nevertheless, we will adjourn the case till next week, Wednesday. Okay? So, Mr. Zani,
Exactly.
they'll make a photocopy of this thing for you. Go and trace it. And come what me, go and search your conscience. Every area you feel. There are times they say you don't value what you have until you lose it. Maybe when she loses, when she remember the good aspect. Maybe when you lose it, when you remember the good aspect of her. Come what may, anybody that you are seeing out there cannot be better than her. Any man that is chasing her cannot be better than you. Do you know why? Where she's blaming you now might not be where that person can be at fault. Might not be the error of that person she may be looking at. Where you are seeing error in her might not be that evil that you are going to see in another person. That is why when you have wife or husband, anything that is not at the detriment of each of you life, any other thing is subject to be amended, discussed, and arranged. You get me? When a man is too tight where your wife is, you can never have peace in some marriage. If you see that woman staying in that marriage, she might be staying for a purpose. After that moment, she want to go. Even if she's living as a single wife, she wouldn't care. When you sell your marriage to your sibling, to your sisters, to your brothers, you are not doing anything good to that marriage. Rather, you are the foolish type there. Because whomever you are selling that marriage to will one day settle in his or her own marriage, and they will never sell their own to you. You are the stupid type that is taking your marriage and sell to your sister and sell to your brothers and sell to every other person. After they table you, you give them, they will put it on a train and hawk you your marriage. After they hawk and sell, they return change to you. Every wise man and wise woman, you should be able to learn how to manage your home. Don't sell your marriage to your mother. Both parties. I'm talking to both of you. Any relationship you cannot handle as an adult, you should have gotten to the level where you know this man want to kill me, this woman want to kill me. I have to run out and tell my family. But if you become this kind of a thing, my dear brothers and sisters, you don't even know if that your sister or your brother you are reporting to, the husband or the wife is doing worse of what you think your husband or your wife is doing to you. But because they did not tell you, you think they are sent. Your own is the worst. But you have worst one outside. So be wise. Be intelligent. Ask for the wisdom of God for you to manage your home. We'll see you on Wednesday. So you wait to write your undertaking, then call the person.
And those,
they will do it for you. It's true. Give them this, let them make photocopy.
There's something I want to there's something I want to tell. The issue of my 600 and she have not said anything about it.
I thought I said we are not ending the conversation. Okay. 4. 1. 2.
The only one
4. 5, 6. That is 10. 20 naira times 10. That is 200. Give me 200 to come. You say what?
I thought you said it's been just before I moved into his house.
That what?
My account statement.
No, he said you stole his money.
Okay.
Yeah, he should. Let them make photocopy and give it. You will pay.
There is one again that he said I took his 70,000 naira. I brought the access back home. When I went through it, it was his boy that was paying money into the account. 14,000, 13,500, 32.
Into which person's account?
My own.
His boy.
Chinedu.
Why?
I don't know. Another one again. The money that been coming into my account. That's even my salary.
Where is this money coming to your account?
So I don't know. And after he now withdrew it. He withdrew it.
With the ATM?
Yes, with my ATM.
Is this
Because
still with the ATM?
No, I collected it.
he made the withdrawal April 11, 2018.
You can add them of everything. They will have the copy. Then I will go to it and give you the.
You add the more money.
Add everything. Take. I'm done.
Did your boy paid money to her?
I'm not aware. This now, is this thing now is what
I
I'm
will
hearing.
get the voice.
This thing now is what I'm
Will
hearing.
the boy stay with you?
No, the boy last time because the guys stole money from my shop when I traveled. So because of that, we had issue with him, not knowing they have been saving money. It's one day I discovered that she is saving money with my manager.
I have the
Two of them collaborate together. Yes,
I can give you.
it was later.
Where is the manager?
Manager have settled him. I have settled
I
him.
have his phone number.
Do you know?
I want to see the manager.
Do you know what happened? What happened later on when we discovered this? And I asked manager, why do you collaborate with my wife? You know, he said no. That he thought that I was aware of all this. I said no, I'm not aware.
That he was sending money.
That he was giving her. That he was giving her money. It was my
Who
manager
was giving her
my
money?
manager giving her the money.
How? Don't understand.
No, it was she that asked my manager to be giving her the money to be saving. Who is giving you the money? Who gives? Who
Let the manager come.
No, who give you the money now?
Hold on.
Are you removing the money from there?
Wait,
How
let
much?
him come. 5,000. I used to do daily contribution.
The money is for what? It's for who?
It's when I was going to his shop. Because if I ask him for 1 naira, he doesn't give me.
Hey.
And I was the one personally that said,
What do you say there?
he sells rubber slippers.
If you are saving 5,000 for somebody's business every day, for 1 month, how much?
That should be around 150 or something.
Every day.
I called him and I said I'm saving money.
Who
I
you
want.
Who?
I know you will deny because
Who you
there's
call?
nobody.
Madam Sidu,
Hold on.
she can life African.
Hold on.
Let me put my manager phone number so you can call whether my manager, whether I'm aware of this thing that she's doing.
No, tell your manager to come on Wednesday.
If you have, then I will try if he can able to come.
Tell your manager to come on Wednesday.
Because I have settled when I'm talking, I have settled,
Yeah.
the other one that did the other thing that was paying the money to her account now.
You
That
save
she's saying
5,000 every week for 1 month. You save 150,000 times 12. You save 1.8 million.
It's just for 1 month. And he told me that he's not aware. After everything, he said ask me to come to his shop. That when the Adashi person come, he gave me the money. I collected it in front of Auntie Caro, in front of Kudirat. I gave him the money back. 150.
You save it for 1 month.
Yes.
That is criminal.
He has taken the money, my money by then, and he doesn't want to give me anything if I ask for anything.
Who is not giving you?
Okay.
You that anything you like, you buy in my place.
I'm not giving all that, but if you do that,
Hey,
it's criminal.
hey.
You don't, even if the person is your, excuse me, you are disturbing me. You are disturbing me.
Sorry, madam.
You are disturbing me.
Sorry. You know when she lied, if she lied.
But why can't she just even save money from your place where you are abusing, lavishing on sales guests?
But I don't do that, man. I don't.
Is it not your text message will say now?
The gas is what they are using to cook. The money I sent to
What
her.
of the one you sent to her that she was thanking you?
No,
Oga?
no, it's not money that she said. No, you know when they were traveling to village, you can call of them now. The other one already gone. When they were traveling,
I no start another case. I beg.
what you are even away?
Listen, it's good for every parties to be faithful and truthful. If you don't give to your wife, if she take from you, is balance equation. You supposed to give to her. If they say her now like a stranger, you know she say they act film.
I'm surprised of what she's saying.
Supposed of what?
This woman that anything, she don't like anything in my house.
She don't like anything.
I'm telling
But I
you,
called my
she complains
genius
even
for
sometimes.
By
Even
bring girls that taking.
you.
Even the mattress, when
You.
we went to village, I complained. Everybody told him to buy mattress. He's agreed.
Hey.
Instead of him to buy the mattress, he went to buy
But
mattress.
can you
for
make a
his
call?
sales
Those
girls
people he told those things.
in his shop.
Can you call?
Instead of him to buy mattress for us in the house, he went to go and buy mattress for his sales girls in the shop. His cousin
The
Chijo,
sales guy is sleeping in the shop.
he has some sleeping in the shop. The one that is dating is sleeping in the house. He
Hey!
now bought for
Which
my
house?
house. His house, gold. There were two then, gold and Ada. It's in his house that they are sleeping.
Your own house.
Yes.
After you travel, or even while you were there,
When I was there.
they are sleeping in that house.
Hey!
Everybody in the village told him to buy mattress for us. Instead of when he came back, instead of him to buy it,
But I should give you the phone number of those people. They made a video call for Torit. They got they video everything. They sent it. They sent this woman, and she even denied in their face that she didn't tell them that thing. Because after she might have said that, I confronted her in that place with their parents, everybody.
man,
She
I
denied.
can give you a number of that man. He's
She
a
denied.
major. He's a major.
He's my cousin.
His uncle, one of his uncle, he's a major. He was the one that tried to settle everything that day. Where in the at Niger State, Mina, because he came to our house. He's a major. All these things that he's saying, me, I will just give you number. Even
Please.
when he tried to tear my certificate,
Provide-
I went to keep
provide
it in
phone
another
number.
woman's house. I
Provide
have
phone-
the phone number. He's there.
See,
When he
madam,
beat me, I was 7 months
madam.
pregnant. He chased me out. It was a nurse that accommodated me that night. The following morning, the nurse took me to my
Hey!
house again. When we enter inside, he was pushing us out. I just managed to take one of few things. Because what he normally do, after beating me, he will collect my phone so that I will not call anybody. I now use the woman's phone to call my mom. My mom was now sent me money to come back home. This morning, the family planning I do, him and his sister, they were insulting me that other women are giving birth normally. I gave birth through CS. The sister now told me that because I do ask her to
You are
assist
taking
me
it another
to
case. Right to
dress
undertaking
my
of
Hey! Hey!
Can you assist me?
It's good. Oga, good. They live for your house.
They are living my two workers. They are living in my house
Why?
downstairs. No, because the place I am staying now, where they are living, is a rented place. So I have one room there. So two of them, because those people came from village. So instead of them
They are
staying, no, not housework, but those people working in my back, because all the Holy Ghost, when you bring them, if they won't work 1 month, they will just go. Once they didn't get the money, because of that issue I told you, I asked her to start doing the account for me in that place. So because of that, they are living in my house, so I can be able to trust what they said. Because what I normally do, I used to collect money from them 3 days interval, so that the money will be money in their hand before I collect it. So for me to trust them in my hand, that was why they are living
You
in
don't
my
trust
house.
your wife. You trust her.
She doesn't. I will. She doesn't help me. Why? She doesn't help me for business. She don't help me. No, if I from money I go so far do this one, only me. If I ask her, she said the kid belongs to you, no concern me. Even to buy sweet, buy even chingo, you cannot buy for these kids. Telling that they are my father's name, they are bearing. If I can't take care of them, it doesn't concern her. Eh? Every time you thinking that when you do it, I will start running after you, coming to village again, to come and look for you every time. Every time you had with your sisters, look at the text message they sent to me.
You called me a prostitute on Facebook. Instead of you to correct me at home, you chatted, you commented, you dressed like a prostitute.
Call you prostitute. Call you prostitute. You can lie.
Why
There's nothing there.
to provide these children?
How much she said, the children are in this Lagos. Honestly, you just lie. Talk to them, talk to money. It's a lie. It's in this Lagos.
I can call my mom and put your last.
Have you written it? Don't waste my time.
Those property you took them to Mina.
Where's the 500?
You took the property to Mina.
What is it?
He has been
Write your
calling me.
address. Write your address where you are now. Which they will confirm before you leave. Write the address.
If she have not gotten a house, what is she doing with cotton? And the gas cooker, where does she keep? Is it to me that she carry it? Can lie for Africa? You think it is lie, Clyde, everybody. So they are people already know you. What is here? They just to cover up. But God knows what is the truth, whether you are saying the truth or not.
Tell Raphael to bring my coronation card. I don't do my work.
Please, I'm not certain about the number.
Where?
Um, number, I don't know the number. Temidire off Ireoluwa Alagbado. Off Ireoluwa Street, Alagbado, Lagos State.
Call the person that stay with you. Give you the number. So the person will say, come and say,
And they go to the new house. New house, they have rented for you. But
I better give me money for my coronation. Not get
they
your time.
rented the house for you. You went to, we see here the story now. The person that we see here the story now. They not consign you. If the person is okay, it's okay. You go with him now. I will see here the story. Everyone we see here about it. I know, but I will not say anything on it.
Are you know? I hope both of you are married.
Eh?
People are married, Abi. You are
We are married. We are married. But when it comes to
traditional, Abi.
traditional, when it comes to this issue of every time you want to stab me, you want to do this, you want to do that.
Fun.
I will hold this one.
I know, brother.
Eh? I will hold this one now. Okay, they will still share it with you.
Okay. Waiting be the number for my.
Okay, make it. Let me do it first. Let me do it first.
You do that transfer.
Get number or number 10.
Whether it is in a corporate,
Right.
even my talk where you get me talk for more than how many hours? Now in the world,
Okay, give me my. Sorry, my phone.
Give am for me do transfer na transfer I want to no be I not back to the collect money for hand. Na pounds you envelope na just the thickness of the pounds for euro dollar
I will still get to that.
you go get there. Thank you, wonderful viewers, my secret friends, my loved ones. Of course, you said the name should not be mentioned, which I will not break that trust. I want to appreciate a few of you that say it necessary and see us important to you as you sincerely said it in the public, that we are doing wonderfully well, and the appreciation of the community towards our work of humanity that we deserve the honor. And you never let the body rest on our shoulder alone, even if we are